And you had an Apple Watch.
You had an Apple Watch? When did you have an Apple Watch?
For like 2 days.
I'd never seen you wear a watch ever.
I never even wore it on an interview because my girl got me the fucking Apple Watch. I couldn't get it to work. Like I got it to work, but in terms of working out, it never worked for me. I tried. I had Josh trying to help me with it. I had fucking a bunch of people look at it, and I couldn't get it to work.
I had the same problem. Apparently, you're supposed to tighten the band as much as possible when you're running, because if you're doing like high
I had it
stuff,
so fucking tight.
Yeah.
It was like cutting off the fucking circulation. I couldn't feel my thumb.
Well, yeah, you had a defective one.
I think I did. And then I got another one in the mail. That one didn't work either. And then
What'd you do with them?
I think we returned that one. And then the other one that had the Fitbit, that one worked, but I only had it for like 2 weeks. And I was like, you know what? This is stupid. I don't need to know this.
I don't need to read text messages off of my wrist.
You know? I definitely do not need to. Like, I turned that off right away. I only wanted to use it for
fitness
exercise. Because
but use it for what? Like use like to play music or to monitor your heart rate or some shit?
Just the heart rate.
It does that too, but like when I first got it, I would run at the park and set a timer. As soon as it like lifts off your wrist, it stops.
Right, same here. I couldn't get it to work at all. I was like, fuck this.
Okay, that sounds stupid then.
And my dumb ass put Instagram and Twitter on there, just have a new gadget, like real little. Like
you can't even read it.
I don't want to have that kind of relationship with my phone. Like I already look at my fucking phone too much.
Yeah.
You know, like when I'm doing an interview, I put my shit on Do Not Disturb, and that's like the Gorilla Black interview. 2 hours uninterrupted, no thinking about anything except this dude sitting in front of me.
I like that.
The watch of just it blowing up of every time I get a tweet or people who got it on for like their likes on Instagram, those are some sick fucks.
I was a sick fuck. I had it for a little bit.
Oh, hell no. It's going to be vibrating all goddamn day. The battery's going to last an hour and a half.
Fuck all
But no
that.
notifications though. I was just like, it was just like cool to have.
So you would be sitting there scrolling through Instagram on your wrist.
Yeah, but only for like a week. And then I had it to where it could control my TV. So I'm just
That's
sitting
cool.
there.
I like that though.
It's dumb though, because like my remote's right there, but I got my watch and I'm like,
I might as well
having to use this little virtual controller to sit there.
I think that's an example of like, it seems cool. It's cool that technology-wise you can do it, but I mean, maybe I'm just old, but I think I'm going with the remote.
That's like the MacBook. Like my MacBook has the touchscreen thing on there, the little touch
you
bar.
don't even use that shit.
It's purpose. Like at first it's like, I got a touch bar on my MacBook.
Or the other thing, like my phone, I had the app where you can use your phone as your remote control for the TV.
Yeah.
And after a little bit, I'm like, I want to be able to use my phone and then be able to use the remote and not have these be the same device.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I want to be able to like just go on my phone and like text, do whatever I'm gonna do, and then sit my phone down and watch whatever I'm watching.
You know what I'm pissed about?
What?
How I basically had a whole fucking Crip meeting in here all day, and where were you guys? Where was AD? I had Doggy Style in here, and then I had Gorilla Black, and and you guys were nowhere to be found. And you were specifically requested by Doggy Style.
I seen you on FaceTime with them.
Yeah, my son had a class, and he FaceTimed me in the middle of the class with the building blocks and stuff. Yeah.
That's
How
very
was that?
cute.
Wait, what kind of class were you at?
Development classes.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
That's
He
what
goes
you do
like-
instead of school now?
Well, for him, yeah.
Really?
Like 2 a week. We have somebody come to the house.
In addition to the Zoom classes or what?
Well, they're not really Zoom classes no more. They just come to the crib now.
Oh, okay.
They just come to your crib?
Yeah. They've been doing that for like the last 2-3 months.
That's kind of fire.
So the schools still aren't open?
My daughter's still not in school. She's in Zoom class still.
I met AD's daughter the other day.
How was that?
Y'all said I code switched?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Because you just like, all of a sudden we were talking about like some gang shit or like a fight or something, and you weren't immediately defaulting to like, he should have murdered him.
Of course not. Not in front of his daughter.
No.
I mean, it's an option.
Is that an option you want to take?
You're not really talking to the mic.
I'm sorry. Is that is that an option you really want to take?
What? Just saying that to like?
Yeah, you don't want to say that in front of your daughter.
My daughter knows things, but it's just like, no, like I'm her dad. I don't want her to think of me as somebody like that.
You got to be the superhero.
Yeah.
I love that you just spent so much time lying to her. That's really cool. But for me, I approached her. I approached his daughter, who already seemed, she's 12. It's like, it's weird age. And I approached her and immediately just go, yo, I played with you on Roblox, right? And she's like, and I was like, just kidding.
Does she even play Roblox?
Yeah,
Yes, bro,
that's all I
too-
know about her is that she plays Roblox.
Too much. But the good thing about Roblox is, it's like, it's way cheaper than buying Fortnite cards. So for like,
Fortnite?
yeah, so like
Fortnite?
$40, bro.
Fortnite?
They can have a ball with the Roblox cards.
Okay.
Ooh. a shirt with a Fortnite logo, but it says Fart Night.
No, bro.
Why?
It's just
Why?
I mean, everybody likes farting. A whole night of farting. It's like,
Who likes farting?
Are you kidding me?
Everybody loves farting though, and
What do you mean?
poop jokes and stuff like that.
That's one thing you realize once you have a baby is like one of the first things that my kid has gravitated towards is just fart noises and farting.
And laughing about like.
Well, if you farted right now, everybody be laughing. Ha 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 ha.
I'd be pretty pissed off though, honestly, because I
Yeah,
feel
no,
like this podcast is like a safe space where I shouldn't have to ingest any of your fecal matter.
Yeah,
Well-
Go ahead.
I'll say every time we do the news, you always burp at the end.
Really?
You don't notice that?
A lot of times before I do an interview too, I'll do a little bit of this like. Sort of pushing out the air. I'll take my dick and pull it and stretch it.
Here we fucking go.
Back to the river.
Back to the river. I see so many people send like funny ass like memes and shit about that. That was very
Because
hilarious.
that shit is so relatable because everybody knows what it's
No.
like to
That's
stretch
not
your
relatable.
needle in front of your
No.
homies.
No, it's not relatable.
Me, 80, and Josh all shook our head in unison like, nope.
Josh is getting choked out with the homies.
No,
What?
that was crazy the first time they told me that.
Wait, what? Josh
Go
gets
ahead.
choked out with the homies?
So I have to acknowledge as well that I did this when I was a kid
fuck.
too. But there's a thing, and I would actually really like to know if people in the chat relate to this, but there's like a thing that you do where you like you like breathe real deep and then you sort of like somebody holds you up against the wall like this.
This is the whitest
And
thing
then
I've
you, like,
ever heard in
pass
my
out
life.
for like a little bit. I think they do it in prison too. And when I was like
Why?
9 or something, because it like
It gives you
you
high or
pass
something?
out and then you feel kind of high for like 15, 20 seconds, and then it's like back to normal. It's like the most bootleg ass way of getting high I could ever imagine.
Just choking each other out.
Choke the homies out.
What the fuck? I never
Bro,
heard of
bro,
If
it.
you think it's that weird, Google it. That's all I'm saying. Google it.
Google choked the homies out.
We watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos of people doing this.
I
And,
kind of want to watch one right now. What the fuck?
and I'm like,
you've seen
they're
people
doing
do
a
it.
group of people.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, remember? I think somebody died from that. And that's
Oh,
why
for
it's
sure.
sad.
For sure.
1000% believe
For
that.
sure, some people have died doing it.
This might be like, you might have crossed the barrier of like too white at this point.
It's pretty funny to think that I just probably turned a lot of our audience on to this practice.
Oh no.
You know they're gonna do it.
Do not do this at home.
Don't do this at
Do
home.
not, disclaimer, do not try this at home.
You don't think that these meth heads out there that they don't you don't think they see Gunna hitting the whippet and they don't think oh, Adam 22 said whippets are bad for you. No, they think, oh, Gunna did a whippet? That's sick. We should get whippets. I'm gonna Google how to get whippets.
Yeah.
And they're gonna find it on Amazon and they're
then
gonna
order
cop. And then
From
they're
their
gonna
mom's
become
credit card.
whip it heads, you know, and no longer they're meth heads, and we
Yeah,
lost.
we should call our fans whip heads.
No,
now.
but then we lost the meth heads to the YSL, and now they're whippet heads.
No, they're whips. They're whipsters.
But I just had
Whipsters.
Ralphie the
Whipsters.
Plug on here, and he was denouncing.
I'm off this
whippets.
perk and this walk doing whippets. I love that song.
But he-
R.I.P. Cretchy the Great.
He denounced it.
I'm glad because this is a terrible thing to get into.
It's really not good. Especially
Halloween, I've seen so many people doing it.
when you see people just demolishing a whole case of them in a fucking like 20-minute span, you're just like, this is untenable. Like, you are not going to be able to just keep doing this.
Yeah, it's very unsafe. Your lungs could freeze. Your brain could, I don't know.
Side
whatever.
effects, you sound like a chipmunk for the rest of your life.
Right. 100% for the rest of your life. Is that
But
a
just
real thing?
know,
No, I said, what if you do
It's
that?
just going to stay that way?
no, but honestly, like, the most important thing I have to say about that is I'm off this perk and this walk doing whippets.
I bought a 3 walk, and I have it in my crib, and I'm going to save it for like 10 years and then
Why?
see how much
You've
it's
been
worth.
offering it to everybody.
Hell no, I'm not letting you go anywhere
I
near
don't want
that.
it anyway, but you said
me
it.
take
You,
it.
you want some?
Yeah, you're trying to get your Drewski on and be a fucking. You're trying to be the guy
my
outside the store.
Oh my God.
Hey, man, my kidneys are dying. I'm dying slow, but I need the drink. That was
really
the
be like
funniest
that.
shit ever, bro. I swear to God. It be itching me. Like, I be itching and like,
It's too real.
you know what else is too real?
What?
I was in the bathroom doing a drip check earlier, you know what I'm saying? Making sure I'm good. You know,
Oh
I got
my
the I got
God.
the good bedazzled bust down Yankees on.
You guys are gonna see this in the vlog.
So yeah, make sure you watch the vlog when it comes out. So this is like old style, like Bape hoodie style. I'm not gonna do it again.
Oh,
I'm about to say,
this is why normal hoodies are not made like
It
this.
zips all the way up, right? But when I was in the bathroom, I zipped my fucking lip up, and it got stuck, and I ran out like my lip.
I zipped my lip. I zipped my lip. That's what he said. I zipped my lip.
No, it was literally so stuck that I couldn't even pull it down. So I had to have AD pause.
he yanked it
ripped
down.
my fucking lip off.
But just imagine, bro, like if I did some real damage pulling that down, would you be like mad at me or believe me?
No, because it wasn't your fault at all.
He needs those lips. You gotta eat
Pause.
pussy with those.
I'll be going crazy.
When's the last time you ate some pussy?
Like not that long ago, but like Lil Yachty said, I only eat my main bitch pussy. I'm on a strict diet.
Ooh.
Bars.
I got a little session in a couple weeks ago. I should do another
got a
one.
little
I
session
gotta do
in.
another one.
Fire, hot.
Oh, that was great, yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Forgot. I hadn't done it in so long.
Yeah, you know, it's really good when you just like, you bend them over, spit in the asshole, let it drip down to the coochie, and then slurp it back up from the back. That's how you go.
You just painted the picture.
That's how you get into. Sorry,
hot.
you get a little horny? I'm
Just
sorry.
get that whole thing just
Yeah,
into like
just-
a smorgasbord of spit.
Time to go to the river.
I drowned. I drowned in her pussy, so I swam to her. But shout out to Lil Wayne.
You know
He's
what's
a little
pretty
tunchy.
crazy is I probably shouldn't even just be airing this out, but there's a very well-known, related to a past president, infamous top giver who I am scheduled to receive some top from in the near future.
Monica Lewinsky?
No.
You finna get
Monica Lewinsky. What president is she related to?
Bill Clinton?
She's related to. She's not related to.
You about to get head from Trump's daughter or something?
Yeah.
Why are you dead ass?
His long lost mixed half black daughter. Yes.
Wait,
Trump has
Tiana Trump.
It took him a little while. I'm pretty sure everybody at home got it before you.
Did they in the chat?
Josh and Laura got it before.
I didn't get
Well,
it.
'cause you-
Laura does a schedule.
Yeah,
so
Laura
it's not-
scheduled it, and then Josh is a
I
freak, so
didn't
of
get
course
it.
he got it.
But she's doing the podcast as well.
Can
More
we come?
importantly. Maybe if you want to sit on the couch, I think we're just gonna be vibing, just me and her.
Oh, I thought you meant.
Not this one. No.
Oh, the
Separate podcast.
The secret
yeah.
ones.
the secret one.
No.
The secret one that never
Secret
came
pod.
out.
Not the OnlyFans thing. She's doing No Jumper, but then
But the No
separately-
Jumper show?
No, No Jumper interview with Tiana
Oh.
Trump. Another one coming soon. Hopefully we end up on NBA Twitter again. Although I'm going to tell her that maybe don't do the exposing. We're trying to. Stay
You should
away
have
from
her on the No Jumper show and then have her do a poll of like who's more sucker-offable, me or AD.
I'm pretty sure she's going to suck both of you off if she comes here.
That would be amazing.
And then I'm going to have to make her get tested again before we do our shit.
I'll get tested before she
I
comes.
want to be first.
No.
I don't give a fuck.
Why? What have you done to earn that? He's been here longer.
No, it doesn't matter.
He likes what I say.
Fuck yeah.
Logic.
I like that brotherhood.
The Aryan Nation brotherhood. Yuri, where's my goddamn blunt?
I'm the trickiest Aryan Nation member of all time.
Yeah, you infiltrated the hip hop community just to look.
Is that a guava leaf?
You already quit
Guava
smoking
leaf.
weed.
I know, so I gave him my weed to roll up.
He's a week into not smoking weed, or no. He's like a day in.
He's
but
one
he said
day
he's
in.
gonna go a month.
I don't
Nah,
believe it.
I believe
Friday,
him.
he's out of here.
No, I believe him. I
He
believe
was
him.
telling me how much money he spent on weed, and how he's trying to like move into this new spot, and I'm thinking, yeah, you probably should not be smoking weed because that's like a significant percentage of your income.
Speaking of new spot, new drop.
Ooh,
I don't want to hear it.
I want those ones.
I
like
don't
these
want to
ones?
hear
Those
it.
are cool. Yeah,
Michigan colorway.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Should I start switching it up and putting different color things on the inside, or should I keep the craps table green? Yeah, I gotta keep the.
Don't give him no credit
idea.
until we get our shoes.
Okay, they're coming, man.
How was your Cam Girl Twitch live stream show
Oh
this
my
weekend?
God. Okay.
Where was that? Was there an apartment or somewhere
No,
else?
it was at the Vault Studios.
Okay.
You want me to be honest, or you want me to?
Yes, be honest.
Oh, okay, so I mean the
I
show.
mean, of course, you should hate on her if you
No,
want
no,
to.
no, no, no,
I don't
no.
want you to hate on her, but
No,
if
no,
you
no,
have
no.
to be honest.
No, I was saying from my personal perspective. So the show was great. The energy was great. The chat was lit. I just personally was on a sick one from the night before, and I realized that it was like 1 p.m. and I was supposed to be there at 3 to link up with this guy Philip Solo TV.
Oh yeah.
Because he was there and I was supposed to link up with him, and it was like 1:30 and I'm like still railing lines and shit, and I'm like fuck, I don't know if I could do this. And then it was just something in me was just like, I cannot fail Cam Girl. I cannot not show up last minute. So I just powered through, got another half gram, just powered through. It was amazing. I'm really glad I
And
went.
then do you perform?
Yeah, I performed. And then I was supposed to stay and meet Draco and give him a pair of shoes, but I had to get the fuck out of there.
You never met Draco?
Not really, no.
Really? Oh,
No.
wow. Because I did watch, Yuri had the clip pulled up of Draco performing alongside Cam Girl, and she's geeking, like filming on her phone and shit. She's so hyped. And Draco's just like, she had it set up so that the background was like
kept
all
changing.
emojis.
It was super
And
fire.
it was like mad Draco emojis and all this like weird shit going on. It was pretty
fire.
ridiculous looking.
When me and Toke were performing, shout out my boy Toke. Me and Toke were performing. We're like in a Tesla, and then we're like in front of the bank. Like it kept changing. It was so fire. Like shout out to Kyle, shout out to Cam Girl, shout out to Blasey, everybody at the vault for putting that together, man. That shit was fucking amazing. I was really on a sick one. I really was trying not to go, but I was like, nah, I gotta.
It's good to know that cocaine was able to take you to the place where you're
promised land,
supposed to
yeah.
be,
To
to the
the
promised land, even. Yeah. That's a beautiful thing. What an awe-inspiring story. No, but how much do you think that Cam Girl had to pay Draco to come through?
You know what? I
he's
was
a pretty
thinking the
busy guy.
same thing, but like
He showed love.
he
though.
might have did it off the strength, off the love. You know, I did it off the love.
He might have done it to make things right because he might have previously robbed one of her family members.
Oh, my
Well,
God.
I mean,
Fucking
is that offensive?
God, that was hilarious.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
Thank you. Yeah.
I fucking hate you. Oh, I did not see you
Hey,
going that
did
route.
you
with
see Lil B join
Lil
Cam
B
Girl
was in
stream?
the chat too. Shout out
Really?
to Lil
Yep.
B.
Oh, because he always will shout out like me, you, and Cam Girl.
Yeah.
And I guess he shouted you out too.
Yeah.
I was so happy.
Yeah.
Bro.
Thanks, God.
Bro, that made me bond with AD so much more when I found out that he was a bass head.
I'm not a bass head. I'm a bass guy.
No, you are a bass head. They are meth heads, and you're a bass head. No, but that was like kind of crazy. I remember reading mad comments that were so shocked that you knew a bunch of bass guy lyrics.
I was shocked. I was like, what?
Same as anime. You was like, you don't like anime. I'm like, yes, I do, and I show you the figures and shit.
Yeah, this nigga be collecting too. You got him fucked up.
He's into a lot of stuff. I'll give you that.
Marvel too.
You do love Marvel? Mm-hmm. You got to get me into it because I still am.
I will never
struggling.
watch that one movie that's like 4 hours long.
What?
The new
Oh,
one?
the Snyder Cut.
I'm not watching that.
It was actually dope as fuck.
It's 4 hours long.
Yeah, it's 4 hours long though.
You know us? It's 4 hours long. My dick. Hey, you know what I did this weekend?
You're on a roll.
We should make this podcast 4 hours long.
Oh, of course, yeah. If you get another half gram of coke, I would love more than anything in the whole world to watch him lose his coke virginity on camera.
No.
Anyway,
never.
you guys
Good
know what
luck.
you know what I did this weekend?
What did you do?
I proposed.
Yeah.
Oh!
I don't know why that was.
That's not proposing.
That's not proposing.
That's
I guess, yeah,
gyrating.
we were doing that for a while before I
What the
proposed.
fuck?
little kaleidoscope here. Kaleidoscope.
What is this?
Gyroscope. What am I thinking of? Yeah, so that was a whole thing.
was
Shout out to the meth heads
fire.
for telling me because I didn't know.
The meth heads informed you.
Yeah, they was like, congratulations to Adam. I'm
Road
like,
gang meth heads.
I'm like, for what?
Yeah.
He got engaged. And I went to your story.
Yeah, and I went, actually the night before I proposed, I went to your stomping grounds at Mastro's in Malibu, which for some reason he thinks that this is like going to be his portal into the upper echelon of society. And that
I love it.
He thinks he's just going to go there and just
No,
flirt
Soho
and
House is
mingle
where
with
you
all
gotta
these
go.
white people.
Soho House is fire too, but
Soho House.
You go to
Mastro's,
Soho House? You have a membership?
I don't have a membership.
Oh, I would be
go.
so
I wouldn't be
bummed.
surprised, honestly.
I would be so bummed if you had a Soho House
I
membership.
mean, I can get a membership. I've been there a million times.
Okay, wait, wait.
Anyone, well, not
No, not
anyone,
anyone.
but
Not
Okay,
You
anybody.
wait,
have to
wait.
pay a bunch of money, right?
Let's stay on track. So this was Linda's birthday weekend?
This
Two?
was, yes.
Or anniversary or
Actually,
something?
her birthday is today, so if everybody would like
Happy
to go
birthday,
follow
Linda the Plug.
Happy birthday, Linda.
at Free Lena the Plug on Instagram. She would love the followers, and she did get her account deleted a little while back. But yeah, her birthday was today. But so this is how I plotted it, because this is, at some point in you guys' life, you might have to propose to someone. So
Yeah,
let's
maybe.
At least consider.
I feel like AD already did this multiple times.
I'm gonna take you guys deep into.
I'm single.
No, he just proposed. Let's have a baby, but actually,
Yeah.
that probably happened by accident. So,
I plan both of my kids.
oh really?
I playing both my kids.
I played my kids. Anyway, so the whole time, like, because pretty much since we popped the baby out, like, and even during the pregnancy and during the whole pregnancy, I was thinking, I gotta propose sooner or later, right? Like, this is just seems like if we're gonna live together for at least the next couple of decades, and we're gonna like, have
Decades.
children and shit, it seems like we should probably get married, right? So I was thinking about like different ways that I could do it, but I pretty much like didn't have that many ideas because of COVID. Like you can't, like there's nothing going on. Like now it's easy to be like, well, there's mad shit going on. But for a while it was like unacceptable to fucking leave the house, And so I ended up coming up with the idea of like basically staging like a photo shoot and then doing it then, because then I have a really good excuse for there to be like high quality photos of it and everything, since I figured that, like, you know, whatever I did, it had to be something where she was going to be dressed nice and wearing makeup.
Yeah.
Because, like, if this is going to be a YouTube video, she probably doesn't want to be looking like, you know, like, I can't do it
about
on
her
a hike.
perspective on it. That was
because I thought like I could do it on a hike.
Could.
But like on a hike is when you're gonna look like shit, right?
You're gonna be sweating. The makeup's gonna go off before you at the top.
I don't want to do
Wait,
that.
so where was the what was the backdrop of the photo shoot? You guys were at the beach? Were you guys like where were you guys?
Well, so okay, first I got this like really nice Airbnb on the fucking right on the ocean in Malibu.
Beautiful.
And so we went out to eat on Friday. We had the baby there. We're hanging out. We're like, when the baby's asleep, we're aggressively fucking the shit out of each other, which is nice. You know, we don't do that enough these days. And then Saturday, we wake up, we go and we get some fucking breakfast, again, hanging out with the baby. And then at some point, we go to the beach and it's like, oh, we're going to meet up with my sister because my sister is going to like take care of the baby while we do the photo shoot. We get there and pretty much within like the first couple minutes, the fucking ocean comes up and like completely drenches my shoe. So that was cool.
That's what happens at the beach, Adam. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I was standing a little too close. And then that happened again, like 2 more times.
What shoes were you wearing?
These fucking shoes from a brand that I don't even know what it was, but I bought them at Nordstrom's.
You had soggy shoes?
They were $160.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah, but it still felt like, you know,
Chalk it up to the game.
I didn't really want to get them destroyed so quickly. But and then the other thing too, we're on the beach in Malibu. At one point, like the photographer has us walk over to this little cove. The cove is full of like a dude rolling a backwood, and there's like some girl who's like kind of looking at me like she knows who I am,
she's
and I'm
like
sort
about
of
to say
like,
something.
and I'm very on edge because I want to make sure that this goes right. And there's
He's an
like,
angry
and
guy,
I'm
Adam.
kind of looking at these people like, I don't know, like you might be doing crystal meth in this cove. Like I don't really know, but he's rolling a wood, and that's a gateway drug.
Have you ever seen Love Don't Cost a Thing?
No.
Add that to your
I
list
don't
of
know
black
anything.
movies.
Okay.
Nick Cannon movie, great movie. Nick Cannon was in the cove in Malibu, and it might have been the same cove. Thank you very
really?
much, Yuri.
It could have been the same cove. There's only so many coves to go around.
That's
You
what
know,
I'm
you know
saying.
what you should have did? Had a flash mob with the whole No Jumper crew.
That would have been.
You know how viral that would have been?
How bummed she would have been. You got all your friends and these fans. Yeah, if I put it on Instagram before, like, everybody show up here. I'm going to propose in front of y'all.
So shut up and dance with me.
That would not have worked. But
Yeah,
anyway,
that would have not worked.
Don't smoke that yet, by the way. We really gotta like.
All right.
We're doing
I'm
good
cool.
right now. I don't
right,
want to
all right.
fucking change the energy.
All right.
away.
I got you.
But anyway, so I'm already like, when we're doing the photo shoot, I'm a little bit on edge because I got a wet foot and there's these potential smokers right there. They're rolling backwoods and shit. And then there's a drone guy and a video guy. So that's kind of weird to me because I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, yo, like, she's kind of stupid if she doesn't realize that the drone guy's kind of conspicuous. Like, why is there a drone? Why is there a filmer for a photo shoot anyway? That's not really like the best thing to film normally,
Maybe
right?
she just trusts you and wasn't thinking about it that deep.
Yo, but okay, this is the thing. She made a joke midway through where she goes, "Why do you have me doing these like engagement style photos?" And I'm like,
I would have felt bummed.
I was like,
shit.
yeah, you wish. I was like trying to say something
gotta
mean
shut it down,
to
yeah.
make her think like that is not what this is. And then I finally did it. She flips out. She really did not see it coming. I could tell. So that was cool because I really, really like thought that she was gonna fucking figure it out at some point during this.
That's beautiful.
And there was a guy in a horse mask who was just sort of hanging out. There was a guy in a gorilla costume.
It was probably me. Sorry.
They were shooting some sort of music video, and so there's a guy in a gorilla costume and there's a guy in a banana costume.
Are you in the video proposing to Lena?
Well,
That'd be hard.
In the music video?
Oh, I didn't even see them filming. Honestly, I don't know if they were filming on their phones or what.
Oh, what if they secretly got you like getting on one knee and it's in the video?
With soggy shoes.
With
They
soggy
might have,
shoe.
honestly, because like at one point while I'm proposing, these random girls are about to like run across the beach, like it's in this sort of like weird enclosed area with all these rocks and shit, and like
It's like a little cave.
they're about to run by, and I'm seeing this out of the corner of my eye, and I'm hearing the filmer yell at them like, "Yo, please don't come through. Like, we're filming this right now or whatever." In my head, I can't really like hear what they're saying, but I'm thinking like these people are wanting photos right now, which is the ultimate awkward thing to have happen in the middle of your proposal. Be like, "Can I get a photo?"
That's why you should have drove up a little bit further up Malibu where there's nobody up there.
Should took the hike.
We did go pretty far. Yeah. Hey,
Really?
Hey, we're gonna do a hike photo shoot.
And then you're gonna propose to AD?
No, but then think about the photo shoot. Then she's gonna be wearing Lululemon. No girl wants to get proposed to in Lululemon.
Why not?
Because it's just not.
Didn't they get sued because like some girl was like, my coochie, you can still see my coochie through these, and I paid $200 for them. Look who's here. Come in. Look who's here.
Google Lululemon coochie.
That's the nigga I was looking at.
lawsuit.
This nigga?
That was him in the
Oh,
car.
it was him in the car.
You know what?
He was in the car.
Hess just pulled up banging blood on us. What the fuck?
Hey, no, I walked by the car. I was like, I'm like, who is these niggas, girl?
Why has Hesh been sitting outside in a car for an hour?
I want to spin the block, bro.
What the fuck kind of shoes?
Yeah,
are
those
those?
shoes are crazy. Hey, where this from?
fuck?
Where's this food from? Oh. Okay.
It was him.
Why was he outside for so long? And
I don't know why I always encounter the people. I just had
That's
the
my
radar.
boy. That's my boy, but
shout out Hesh.
I definitely gave him the address like an hour ago, so maybe that's
I
why.
invited Hesh on for episode 100. I want to have a couple different people do pull-ups. I think that we should have a couple different surprises. I just gave this away for some reason, but I think we should have a cast and have it be like 20 minutes with this person, 20 minutes with this, and just episode 100 just, or we could just not really. But
You shouldn't have said nothing.
yeah, I know. But
Let's just let it rock. Let's let it rock. We'll know. We never know. We might switch the plan up. This is very
That
good.
smells
That
fire.
smells so good. Is that salmon or chicken?
Salmon is so fucking good.
Oh my god, why does Hesh know about a food spot I don't know about? That pisses me off.
John Street.
Is it? Don't reveal.
Yep, you're
Don't
right.
zip up your lip again.
Don't zip your lip. Zip your lip.
Listen,
That shit hurts so bad.
Oh, okay. But then how I capped it off was we had a whole party planned back at the Airbnb. So after the proposal, that was like in my head, I'm thinking like,
We didn't get invited.
how do we only had 10 people there. It was all family. I'm thinking in my head,
So we're not family. Okay,
there
cool.
was like no dudes there besides
I seen that
Josh.
too. I seen him cutting the cake. I was like,
That's crazy.
You're like, I want some cake.
Yes.
You're like, I'm down the street at Mastro's.
You're like, I'm at Noble right here.
I could have bought a butter cake through. Congratulations.
I was. Listen.
Did you have that there?
I ordered the butter cake and the chocolate death cake or whatever.
Chocolate death
And then
cake?
we left. Like, they brought out our leftovers, and we fucking left before they gave us the dessert, which we had gotten to go. And then they called us, and we're like, yo, you forgot $40 worth of desserts. And then I was just like, fuck it, I ain't even going back. I shouldn't be eating that shit anyway.
That butter cake is the best ever, bro.
Right. I got to try it. But also, you know what? I had a very big, this is a big week for me because I'm trying to like really not snack. And my girl, like, this is kind of her thing, is that like her diet, she's like keeping like crackers and fucking cookies around and shit. She's trying to like just eat as whatever she wants to eat, you know?
I respect that.
And for me, I just don't want it around. I want to eat my meal prep, and then I want there to be like no snacks so that I don't have any options to snack when I come home on Friday night. Full of them edibles, blunts out my ears.
Full of the
That's
2020
worse.
Future sour strips, 1,000 milligrams.
We're going to talk more about those momentarily, but that's my goal is I have to actually now have the self-control to not eat all her fucking snacks. So I was thinking about going to the store, the hardware store, and getting a lock and putting it on her snack drawer.
That's excessive.
That to me, yeah, that almost seems like a failure in and of itself to acknowledge that I need a lock in order to not eat all her pretzels.
What if you get so high and just break the shit?
Yeah.
It's an emergency.
Because she ain't tough. If I say, "Oh, give me the key," she's just gonna give me the key.
Yeah.
But at least it would put a wall between me and.
You know what you should do? I don't know nobody who likes the regular Fritos. Like when I come in here and there's only regular Fritos here, I'll be like, what the fuck?
Yep.
I know.
There's no real snacks here. You just leave those there.
The regular Fritos feel like what they should be giving you in prison, like just for like basic sustenance.
Or like a
here's your
concentration camp.
carbohydrate for the day. Is there's the plain Fritos. You can't get any joy or happiness out of this, but it's something.
But like sometimes you really like crack that open, you just feel very bad. Like,
Fuck. Sometimes you
especially
crack that
if
open.
you're hot.
Pause. You got a flyer on your head too.
Trying to crack. You're like
Me?
Joe Biden.
Yuri's running around all day with this fucking electronic fly swatter, and he's just straight not getting this fly. So now we're gonna be
The fucking trash has been here for 2 weeks.
Malaria. They don't take the trash out.
I've never seen.
Nobody takes
I've
it
never
out.
seen them take the trash off.
Josh is protesting. He's so mad.
He's like, I
I
already
can't even
get.
see him. I know he's mad about
He's like,
that.
I already get enough shit for this.
Hey, no, because I walked in there, I was like, it stinks bad in here.
Yeah, bro. It's like fucking. You think you're
that's-
gonna get malaria?
That's where the flies are coming from. Wait. Or the flies might be around me because I'm the shit. Hold on.
Ooh.
And you
did
see
that.
the drip. Hold on.
You really
What
are
is
with a
this?
clear chain, clear.
Yeah, shout out my nigga Christopher Kites, man. This is why I didn't make it.
Can it break?
That's sacrilege.
duh.
You're gonna get that snatched on your block.
Nah.
This break?
It's gonna be very hard to break this.
Van Lathan was shaming you for rolling around with a Uzi around your neck.
He's
Why?
known me having it.
Yeah, but he's also like questioning you
Bro.
about it. Like, oh, you really
No,
think that
bro.
shit cool? Huh?
I was like, I felt like I was in therapy in that interview, bro.
That's not out yet, but also like that was such a hard interview to title because what we talked about, like, there's not any fucking clickbait. It was just like,
That shit was deep.
We got
though.
deep.
It made me like bring out like old trauma and stuff.
Yeah, I wish
I
I
low
was
key
there.
wanted to like walk off the fucking set, but I was like, I gotta stay.
if you had walked off, I would have totally clickbaited it.
I know you would.
AD
And
cries
I
his
know-
eyes out. I would send the filmer to film you having a breakdown in the bathroom.
Dog. When I had my fucking lip trauma earlier,
I was like, film it.
my lip is like literally caught in the zipper. I don't know if I'm ever gonna dislocate it. And this nigga's like, film it. AD had to come over and yank it off.
What happened when?
Pause.
What about when Yassie walked in and she had bird shit all over her face? Boom, filmed
Oh
it.
my god, bro. The
Had to film it.
screenshots that I have of that, classic.
She called me yesterday too.
About another bird shitting on her face?
Nah, she was like, I'm about to go to the club. She was like, I thought you were gonna be there.
What club?
Poppy.
I did see that she was there, and the Blackout Girls. I wonder
What
if they
the
went
fuck?
together.
They went to Poppy?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, for Tyler Yahweh's birthday? Shout out to Tyler Yahweh.
I think
shit
Yassie
was
is
so
the
funny.
Blackout Girls' sugar daddy.
You think Yassie is financing the Blackout Girls?
At least some percentage of what they got going on. Yeah.
I'm trying to get Eliza to finance me, but she acting like she won't.
Man.
I think she wants Kiki now.
That's cool.
Shout
out my boy,
gave him a
too,
fucking
Ski Ski.
hand job. And he refused to get hard. He told me that out of respect for me, he wasn't going to get hard.
Out of respect for you.
Yeah, I'm like, if a girl touches my leg, I get hard.
Yeah, same.
Where is he at? I want to hear the story about him fighting some dudes.
Who, Kiki?
Yes.
My brother is crazy.
But no, but it
He
seemed
doesn't
like,
seem crazy at all.
It seemed like somebody
Yeah.
tried him for his chain or something.
He didn't even tell me this, so I need to figure this
I
out.
just was watching his story, and I didn't really like have time to dig in on it. But
I seen Kiki one time hit a Nissan so hard, put a big ass dent in the shit. Like
He
his
punched
fist?
the
with
Nissan?
his fist, bro. Like big ass hole in the fucking, not a hole, but like
A
big
dent.
ass dent in the Nissan, bro.
Can I have some of that water right there? The unopened one? No. Yeah. Thank you.
give him the one that has like a sip left.
I'll take
fucking
all
asshole.
It
your
has, it has
backwash.
liquid IV in here.
What do you
Okay.
mean?
Liquid IV. You never heard of that?
No.
Get it from Whole Foods.
What is that?
HIV.
No,
Yeah, I was like, what?
you on a roll today. You writing them down. I got 'em.
You
Knock,
must just
knock,
be in a good mood
knock,
because you
knock
think I'm
jokes.
funny today.
Yeah, I don't know if you like pre-planned all these jokes,
He
but
was
you
like,
got them.
got him today.
That's a
Here.
great idea. I should start writing out jokes for sure.
You should just be a stand-up
I
comedian.
think because you got engaged, you're like very happy right now. You're on cloud 10 or something.
Cloud 9 is actually the
No,
cloud
say
that
cloud
people
2.
normally talk about.
Why is it the ninth cloud of all
I don't know.
clouds?
What does that symbolize? There's
Like-
a lot of things that we don't understand,
Like
Yeah,
life.
what is that?
like where words come from. You know?
And like why I zipped my lip up earlier.
Yeah. Why is Jadakiss as hard as it gets?
Why is somebody trying to rob Kiki?
Why did Bush blow up them towers? Why are you around them cowards?
Hey!
We're gonna get banned.
Why we let the Terminator win the election?
Why we let Caitlyn Jenner win the election?
Yo, shut the
She's gonna stop the woke. That's her big promise to the world. She's gonna take on the woke.
But the woke is the only reason that like someone like they could be accepted.
They you just
And-
go straight for the plural.
I don't
I
know.
think she's a she. But you know, I agree. I mean, like, it's
If
very
it weren't
hard.
those people that were sticking up for
Do you really
the
think
rights.
that all the MAGA people, the people who are the most not really
Yeah.
too thrilled about trans people and the fight for their rights, are we really supposed to believe that they're going to all vote for Caitlyn Jenner just because she said, hey, I don't like the woke people? I don't know. I have a hard time picturing it. I'm very doubtful about her career as a politician going anywhere.
That's crazy too because I seen Kim Kardashian. She failed the bar, but she's trying to be a lawyer. I was like, that's dope.
She
Kim
failed the
Kardashian
bar,
West.
but that's like
Well,
a pretty big deal.
She failed the pre-bar. I guess you don't get it.
Housephone's off the
Yeah.
bars. So maybe you could help her.
I was gonna say I wish they had pre-bars when I was around.
This is a little tiny one. The footballs are pre-bars.
That's
Nutty,
who is this guy?
nutty.
Who is this guy today, man?
I'm trying
What's
to
it?
get some pre-cum on my pre-bars.
Oh my fucking!
Anyway, no, but I mean that.
I haven't pre-came in a while.
You know what?
My dick is
Honestly,
dry all the time.
Kim failing the bar apparently makes me feel a little bit better about myself because I mean,
Why?
because
Why?
I'm looking at her and I'm looking at myself and I'm running no jumper, but there's a small part of me that in the back of my head is like, maybe I should also go to Harvard. Maybe I can do both of these things at the same time.
Yeah.
So it'll be like how high?
But then in my mind, it's like, no, that's stupid. Why would you want to go get a degree when you already have this business going? People go to college so that they can start businesses.
But there's nothing wrong with like
knowledge is
elevating
power,
yourself.
Adam.
Knowledge is power.
Right, but what am I going to do with that?
Laura, you don't have a mic.
specifically? Yeah,
You
Laura-
can come in here and say you're Dr. Adam.
I just don't think that I would be able to
Damn.
do a good job with no jumper and also go to Harvard. And that's when I hear
Dr.
about
22?
Kim. When I hear about Kim becoming a lawyer, I'm like, so you have time to do all this other shit you're doing, which realistically might not really be that much. I don't really know
At
what
this
the
point.
fuck she is
At
doing.
this point, she probably doesn't have to do anything.
She could probably just not do anything and have people do it for her, and then she goes to be a lawyer. But the fact that she failed at being a lawyer makes me feel good because it's like, oh, okay. If I were to do that, I would probably fail like you did, but you learned the lesson for me.
But if you think about it, she has been into like criminal justice reform. She's really been
She in the
helping people.
field.
She getting people pardoned and stuff. So it's not too far fetched.
But I
that she
feel
would
like-
want to
Pardon
help
me,
them
I'll
on
be stuck in
a
those-
higher level.
Using your celebrity to get somebody pardoned and then actually becoming a lawyer and studying all the incredibly complex, complicated
Years
shit
of
that you have
college.
to know to be a lawyer seem like very different
Hey,
things.
it worked in Legally Blonde.
I haven't seen that.
Oh,
Actually,
that's
maybe
a
I
good
have.
movie.
Yeah,
It's a good movie.
I've seen Clueless many times in my life. And-
Classic.
And, what was the one that I watched that I told you was
Mean Girls?
Yes.
Classic.
I need to see more movies that are like aimed at coming of
women?
age white women.
Legally Blonde. Legally Blonde is a
Legally
good
Blonde
movie.
is a good one.
It's
What
actually a
about
good
White
one.
Chicks? You consider that a black movie?
Yes.
Yeah, come on, Wayne's
What do you mean,
Brothers.
it's
What's
Wayne's
wrong
Brothers?
with you?
This guy, man. This fucking
Yeah,
guy.
it's about the lived experience of white women, though, don't you think?
The funny thing is that everybody couldn't tell them apart.
I jacked off to
In
that
the
movie
movie.
before.
You a goddamn lie.
Is there bitches in it?
It's real bitches in it. Oh
Speaking
my
of-
god.
Yes.
Fuck that bitch. Let's talk about
Wait,
it.
who?
Ooh.
You're singing the Vanessa Carlton song.
But that's from the movie.
Oh yeah,
So
but what
White
happened?
Chicks.
What did Vanessa Carlton do?
Well, I'm going to actually tell you.
Okay.
Vanessa Carlton, here's what is she white?
Yes.
She's white, right?
Can I spark this blunt while you tell me?
No, let's wait on that. Come on. Let's stay focused.
All right.
This is very important. Vanessa Carlton defends rappers who sampled 1,000 Miles and calls out racial double standard. These are some tweets that she sent out about a week ago. And for those who don't know what we're talking about, Youngin Ace, Spinna Benz, and all them, and Wappa with the chopper.
Who I smoke?
Rory. Is it still Rory? No.
Nah.
We're not smoking Rory anymore? Okay. Did anyone of you guys see that skit that they put out? I didn't see it.
I liked
A
it.
skit?
I didn't see it. They put out some kind of skit.
I like the skit.
I
It
got
was
to peep
funny.
it.
It's like 5 minutes, something like that. Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So anyway, the song "Who I Smoke" samples the Vanessa Carlton song
1,000
Miles. You can hear it, and not just the beat. Her
It's the
voice
whole
is
song,
in it as
yeah.
well. So she's really like a part of this murder anthem. Anyway, she tweets out, "To the white folks that have expressed anger/shock over my approval of 1,000 Miles usage in the Spinna Benz, Wappa with the Choppa, Youngin
tweeted
Ace,
this?
and Fast Money Goon song, Who I Smoke, I invite you to ask yourself why you feel this way and then read this," and links to some article, and the link is shortened. It's actually called "Sharecropping Blackness, White Supremacy and the Hyper-Consumption of Black Popular Culture." And then the next tweet reads, "Popular songs accompanied by white violence or tales of white violence aren't questioned. It's considered visceral or cinematic. Here we have Stuck in the Middle of You playing while a guy gets his ear cut off in Reservoir Dogs."
Wow.
I am insulted that she actually thinks that this argument makes any fucking sense. She
Vanessa Carlton.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
Wait, why are you saying
I've
fuck
seen
her?
that reaction. I've seen that reaction from a lot of people who think that this is like her standing up for hip hop and like, oh, look how woke and base she is because she's fucking standing
pretty
up
base of
for
her.
the rights of these rappers to use her music.
This can be her comeback.
But tell me, what do you actually think that what she said there makes any sense?
Yeah, she,
think it made
She
it.
basically saying that when white people do violent stuff and they put songs and things like that, then no one questions it. So when black people are expressing themselves in a song, they're making it a big thing right now because using her song.
Counter narrative. She is a white person who is now profiting and making money
Yeah.
off of a song that, while artistic for sure, is really a very literal description of a bunch of teenage black children who were murdered in Jacksonville in the midst of a giant gang beef, which is still going on. And this song
is meant to make fun of it.
100% meant to diss and make fun of dead black teenagers from Florida. And that song, realistically, is really meant to provoke the situation. I'm not sure if anybody else has died from the ramifications of that
I wouldn't
song.
be surprised.
It seems extremely likely that if it hasn't happened yet, it is going to happen.
It's been so much
When you
bloodshed.
say it like that, that's like some real mastermind shit.
I mean, that's how I see it.
And then
I'm honestly wondering like what the other narrative is because she's comparing it to Reservoir Dogs. It's a fucking movie. You can use sell your songs out to movies all goddamn day. It's a fictional act, and it's not done to promote the thing. Even in like a documentary where they're actually talking about something horrible, if you were to like use your song for that, I mean, it's still being done presumably in the service of explaining why this thing is bad.
Yeah.
That song, I like that song. That is a catchy ass song. I've watched the video. I was amused by it.
And
I know AD listens to that fucking song every day still. But I'm sorry, there's nothing noble about you volunteering to make money off of this fucking song that's literally about genocide. Black people killing black people in small towns across America over fucking gang beef. This is what you want to fucking hang your hat on.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She's like trying.
Damn,
she
you
tried.
today. I'm with that.
Thank you.
She tried too hard to like go out and act like she was like the hero for allowing this song to exist.
Yeah.
But also, do you think she would have got backlash if she would have not cleared the sample or her record? She probably doesn't even own her own fucking rights to that song. So
I mean, I would think at least some of her decision would be considered. I don't know if it's a publishing company or the label or if it's her, but to me, I mean, you could have easily said no. We would probably all not even know
if she said no.
If she had said no, maybe I mean, who knows? Maybe it would be kind of like a Streisand effect, where if she says no, they end up putting it on SoundCloud anyway, and somehow it still becomes huge. I don't know if that really happens that much because it's gonna have to blow up on YouTube. It would have needed the video.
Is that on Apple Music?
Yeah, I was surprised when I got on there.
Because that's the first thing I saw. I thought when I saw it, I'm like, this samples that song so literally. It's not like, oh, they took a little chunk of the bass from some song and tweaked it and put it in the beat. No, this is like a 100% her voice on it. All I can think of is that she maybe is too stupid to really understand what the song is about. Maybe she hasn't watched like the Trap Geek video about it and the fucking 800 Trap Lord Ross and 1090 Jake videos. Maybe we could introduce her to that.
I'm gonna shoot your ass when I motherfucking see you.
Yo.
How do you not understand what that means?
Right. And I mean, especially like you could say that, like I could do a song and say that, but when it's said
I'm
in the
gonna kill
context
Adam 22 when I see
said in
him.
the context of a bunch of like actual murders that actually happened, I'm like, is she seriously thinking that this fucking argument makes sense?
Someone needs to send her the Trap Lord Ross 2-hour video where they
which I watched eagerly.
Yeah, same.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
How do you feel about that SoundCloud rapper that made a song about you?
I think it's really funny.
Which one?
And at first,
which one?
No, but there's one kid who went super viral making this song where he's talking about he's giving out my social security number,
your license
my
plate
address,
number,
my license plate.
Yeah,
He's
it
saying
was
what
all fake,
phones.
though.
Yeah, it's all fake.
he says your grandma drives a what he says.
I wonder how many people are actually trying that
Yeah,
phone
right.
number, like dialing it.
I seen them earlier writing the number down in the fucking chat, like when they wait for us to come on.
Okay.
But that guy, bro, that shit is funny.
When I first saw it, I was kind of like, oh no. And then I started watching it and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Because it was like, I really like, I'm seeing comments on Twitter first though, like, oh, this dude exposed Adam 22's address. I'm like, what
You're
the
like, oh,
fuck? And I look at it and I'm like, oh.
Was it even an address in LA?
I don't know. I didn't
Like a
look into
random
it.
McDonald's on like Vermont?
bro,
and
you
fucking-
got to hear it after this. It's funny. as
No,
fuck.
no, I've heard it, but I didn't know that's what you were talking about.
It was pretty funny, but I'm still seeing people repost it. But I don't even think anybody really. I don't even think they think that the information's real. They're just having fun with it.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Yeah, that shit was actually hilarious.
Like, where would you get all this information about Adam's grandma?
Yeah.
Would you cease and desist him for that song?
No, that was great. You know who I had on the podcast the other day? Slick Woods.
Yeah, really. I was actually at some party the other day, and they were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be at No Jumper on Monday with Slick Woods."
Oh, really?
Yeah, he came up to me.
Had one guy with her.
Light skin, a lot of face tattoos.
Dark skin, no face tattoos.
No, so that guy was lying. Then he like made me follow him back. Like, "Yo, bro, follow me back."
Follow me.
I hate that.
I hate that. But follow me.
Honestly, I'll do it just to get you out of my face and then unfollow you later.
But rappers will really
That's
be
the worst, though.
Yo, in the DMs, rappers will be like, yo, follow back, homie. Like it's like command.
Yeah.
That you have to. I could never. There are so many people that I like really am friends with. Not so many, but there's definitely some people that I'm like actually friends with, and I just noticed that they never follow me back on Instagram, and I would like them to follow me back, but I'm not gonna say follow back.
I got Zach.
I would look at him weird.
I got
Like,
FTP tatted on my fucking arm right here. I talk to Zach all the time. I've been to his house multiple times. That nigga does not follow me on Instagram.
Zach-
and I never would think to ever ask him to follow
Zach
me back.
FaceTimed me the other day, showing love, always been so cool to me. Doesn't follow me back on Instagram.
That's what I'm saying.
Who am I to tell him that to fuck his ratio up? Listen, maybe you want to follow 100 people, whatever the number is. That's okay. I'm not gonna get it.
What
up
if
in
we
your
both
business.
get the follow back after this?
Man, I'm not gonna cross my fingers.
bro, G Malone did that to me on Twitter. And I asked him, I was like, bro, why you don't follow me on Twitter? He says, I follow you in real life. And I was just like,
That's some fake ass shit. What the hell does that mean? Yeah, I don't want you to follow me in real life. Are you gonna follow me back to my house? I don't want that. Follow me on Instagram so you can see what I choose to share with you. I don't want you waiting outside my crib. Glasses. He didn't follow me back either. That's fucked up.
but it's crazy because he'll DM me. So it's like, you see my account.
Yeah.
But you don't.
Oh my god.
Damn.
That's
He
funny.
doesn't want to be associated.
He's going to do it now.
You know who unfollowed me? That fucking country dude, Ryan Upchurch. And
Oh,
I
for
just
real?
noticed the other day that he didn't follow me. And I'm wondering because somebody has donated multiple times for us to play this song that is a diss about him.
And you withheld
You
it.
played it?
No, we played it. I just kind of like jokingly
That's why he
like
unfollowed
sang
you then.
along to it a little bit and stuff. You think that he thinks I'm
Yeah,
siding
for
with the
sure.
ops?
That's
I don't even know who these people are.
Well, that's why he unfollowed you because you chose up.
Well, damn. I don't know why he did it,
You
but
picked a side.
damn, I was like,
No,
Young
you
and
know why he
Young
thought
did
we
and
had a
it.
good interview. I don't know that that's the reason. It could
Young
be
and Ace
anything.
might unfollow you if he see you rocking with Julio.
Yeah, I
Julio.
interviewed Young and Ace and he never followed me back.
We could keep it going all day.
Yeah? There's definitely other ones probably too.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't even think of more people that probably don't follow me, but
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
that's all right.
Don't follow me. Fuck you. You're not invited to my kid's party.
If I swear to God, if we don't get invites to the wedding,
I at least made it to the baby shower.
Quarantine is over. So when we have the kids' 1-year birthday party, I think we might have to trap that shit out. We might have to have all
make it like
the homies.
that's an awful lot of baby. That's an awful lot of
I want it to
Parker's
be like,
birthday.
yeah. Oh. Whoa.
The merch. We
That's
could put
an
like,
idea.
Like grape soda and the.
The Parker High Rollers. Little baby face on the side. Bro.
He's going to let Parker down. Just
That's
like
a-
us.
That's an awful lot of Parker.
That's an awful lot of Parker's B
It'd be
day.
so many years before I could explain to her why this was cool at the time.
Listen. I'm telling you, you got to put grape soda. You got to put grape soda in the little cups. That's gonna be lit. Actually,
Yo, a picture of her drinking grape soda out of a double cup would be really funny.
Oh, my God.
But you have to be careful because it's like, you know, like people know that we got weed and then we got guns and shit like that. But like, if you were to ever have a photo of your kid with any of that shit evident in the photo, I feel like it's just not gonna
CPS
be
gang?
good
Yeah,
at
they're
all.
running in your house.
I ain't even worried about CPS. I'm just worried about like the Twitter thread.
oh, who cares?
You know.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, you don't care. You ain't got Twitter no more.
No, but
Yeah.
what I have to make sure at some point I have to have like an edible locker or something because I just really can't have my kid seeing all the delicious 2020 sour strips and thinking, oh,
kinda
this
want
looks
one.
like a delicious treat. Wrong, Parker. It's not. It's gonna land you in the hospital.
yeah. Like
Is this the one that you had last time?
I don't know. We're gonna try it out again.
Currency had 3 other rings in his interview that I just did.
And he was smacked?
Which I now call touching the ring or I just say
sounds
touching the
so
ring.
sus.
Like, I'm like holding the bag out to people. I'm like, touch the ring.
I want somebody to touch my ring. Pause.
Yes, definitely. You're a fucking Nuva ring.
Have you ever like been so deep into pussy that you start you like
Yes.
you ring the Nuva you ring the
ring
Nuva
the-
ring?
It
you
comes
can
out.
ring my bell. Ring my bell. Nuva ring.
Let me feed you one, AD.
Pause. No.
Come on, bro.
No.
Look how much fucking THC residue is on my thumb
been
already.
It's so oily.
I've been on the mushrooms lately. I don't want the edibles.
I've been on the mushrooms lately.
Come on, bro. Just
You need to
open
get
up,
on the
bro.
Marlboros.
Come on, bro.
No.
You're
Just
about
open
to
up,
pack
bro.
a Lucky Strikes, bro.
I don't know if I want to eat this, to be honest.
I
just
smoked
eat
the
it.
last one today.
Josh should do it, though.
If we had a pack of Marlboros here on the podcast, I would smoke 80 every interview.
For reals?
I would get nicked out, bro.
How high am I going to be,
No.
Josh?
We're not giving Nick 2021.
No, yeah, we give it neck. We give it neck. Ha.
When I see you, I'm going to push your shit back, boy. So I'm thinking in my head now.
Fuck, I was about to say something funny.
With so much concentrate on it, I can taste it.
You can taste it? I think they taste so good, bro.
Hell no.
Dude, I fucking had my normie ass brother-in-law.
Who, Josh?
Josh?
No, different one on the other side. He took a bite of it, and he's not normie. He's like a skater and shit, but he don't really smoke weed like that. And he took a fucking little bite of the edible, and he was
That one?
pushed
That
out
one?
the rings.
What?
But
Touch the ring.
the new ring.
What's the difference?
I mean, they're just different
milligrams
size
per
pieces,
piece,
but
yeah,
they're supposed to have
right.
100 milligrams per. So you know.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be so high.
Oh yeah, 100 milligrams. Yeah,
Bro,
It's not that bad.
This nigga poisoned me last time.
I did not pour. I gave you one edible candy that any adult human should probably be able to handle.
That shit made me
Not
feel
me.
like I was going to the hospital. Hey, if I don't stream tonight, just know it's because of Adam.
Who I smoke Vanessa Carlton.
I'm not gonna lie. I was starting off this like, wow, she's great for that, and then by the time you ended that
Yeah, you
rant,
explained
you
that?
completely changed my mind.
I think Vanessa Carlton's a Carlton.
Like,
Yeah, that kind.
it's not unusual. Then.
I feel like if I was black, I would be a Carlton.
No.
You're just a
I
nerd.
feel like you'll be a Carlos.
Who the hell is Carlos?
Who the hell was Carlo?
He actually did the fucking song for my proposal vlog.
What do you mean?
I got a beat from him. I asked him, I'm like, yo, you got any like cheery,
Yo.
up-tempo
Where
type
is it?
beats?
Do you have it on your phone?
I have a, I'm not going to play it right now.
Oh
but,
my
Is a
like,
God.
tag in there?
Yes.
right.
Which
Who
I
the
think
hell is
that's the best
Carlo?
part, but you know what? I got to re-edit it, and I got to chop off the beginning of the beat because the sample that he put in it, which is from some fucking Motown song, is like, it's so not
copyrighted?
changed from the original that the copyright shit picked it up. So I got to chop this shit up.
You be editing stuff too?
Oh, I be editing stuff.
Yeah, right.
I do. I edited 2 family vlogs last night.
Wow.
I mean, the editing that I do is very basic. It's not like I'm doing any effects or anything. I'm just putting the clips in a row and trimming them down.
You used
But-
to do that back in the day.
Oh, I used to be up till like 6 in the morning editing my fucking iPhone vlogs, bro. In some ways,
You miss those days?
those were some of the best vlogs because who the fuck else was going around LA, going to all these fucking weird house parties and shit, vlogging, doing coke and Molly, drinking like crazy,
Putting in
popping
cameras
Xans,
in everyone's face.
fucking randoms like it was nothing, and then just iPhone vlogging it, bro. That's so irresponsible and fucked up. And some of those are still on YouTube
Maybe that's why you like the minorities. They
Yes,
kind of
that's
remind
exactly
you,
why.
like, you know what I mean?
because they're living on the fucking edge, bro.
Dog, I want to meet them one day.
They're so sick. If
They're
we
so
allow you
mean.
to meet them,
Yeah,
you will love
I
them.
know.
I'm not going to let you corrupt my friends.
What do you mean? They gonna corrupt me?
They don't know about drugs and shit like the way that you do. So I mean,
don't?
no, they're like sober, bro. They
right,
take
well,
shots, I think, once in a blue.
I'll take some shots with them, then I'm gonna get them off the rocks.
No,
Get them on the
bro.
Roxy's. Yeah,
We're going. We're going skiing.
No rocks, man.
We're going skiing.
I just told you I lost a friend from that, bro.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
By the way, we were talking about Parker's first birthday
That's
party.
an awful lot of
I kind of want it to be like the party that you went to last night.
Which one?
where you were projectile vomiting off of the.
Oh my god!
projectile vomiting
So
off
for
the
those
off
who
the
didn't see
Sprinter
this
van.
on 80's story, it's probably documented somewhere on the
It's
internet.
documented.
Some fan accounts have to have reposted it. It's a image of Wale sort of like stumbling down the street with OT Genesis in like a headlock. They're just like merry old brothers like dancing around together, drunk as fuck.
Someone flips the camera. They're like, "AD."
They show AD. AD pukes out of the fuck. Like every time I've ever puked, I make at least some effort to get my head low to the ground. Not you. You were standing up on the fucking Sprinter, on the roof of the Sprinter,
and just
like,
out into the street.
I would describe it as like an entire like mixed drink. It looked like a fucking screwdriver
Yeah.
blasting out of your throat.
A Moscow Mule.
You want to know the worst part about it? We were in front of Barry's, like right where everyone can see.
Yeah.
Right.
And I opened it up and I just like, like,
You're trying to convince me that you're like a hot dude that all these girls are into. I saw that clip. I'm like, this is not on brand.
why? I put it up there. Everybody laughed. It was funny.
I just think, you know,
No hot
lot
girls
of
gonna
I
girls.
like to, I
kiss
like
you
to
after
laugh.
that.
I like to laugh at my trauma.
What if that's cool? What if there was a girl standing right in front of you and you're macking it to her and then you just
And
blast
then
her?
she's gonna see all the bottles I had at the club before that.
She's gonna be happy to be soaked in your puke.
Yeah.
So did you feel fine after that puke?
Yeah, you probably.
Oh
felt-
no, I went to sleep and everybody went partying for another 3-4 hours. I'm on the bus just knocked out.
Really?
I have some videos to show you.
Of you just
you probably
of
felt
you
like
sleeping
shit.
in the van?
You want to show the fans this?
Yeah, you
No.
probably felt like shit.
I was throwing up a Jack in the Box too. I,
I
was
said no. He goes,
sleeping.
"Oh, all right." No, I just like for me, every time I ever puked in my life from drinking, it has been like it's over. Like I'm dead. Like roll me up in a carpet and throw me off a bridge. I'm done. I don't know.
Roll me
when-
up in a
When I saw
carpet.
you do that, I was thinking, oh, he's one of them superhero drinkers who can just blast puke and then just be like, back to business.
Usually I can, but that time, no. But I think I was just so happy that like they opened the club back up and it was normal that I lost a little control this weekend.
That's why you gotta just like take a little emergency bump and it'll put you right
No.
back.
You've never had somebody offer you Coke when you were extremely drunk?
I had people offer me Coke almost every day.
Even when you're super drunk, you don't have the willpower to
Nah, bro.
You still say no.
And because, like I said on this show like a million times.
Well, he's never done this, so he doesn't know what he's
I
missing.
have addictive personality. If I like something, I'm gonna continue to want to do it. So I'll be a fucking crackhead out here. I'll probably be eating on the pirate booties and not wanting to film. But
What?
on top of that, I have a lot of friends and people that I know that have been dying because they've been putting fentanyl on all this shit too. So
That's a good point.
this is not a great
It might
time
be
to even start.
It might be fentanyl in the sour strips right now. We don't even know.
2020 would like to tell you all out there that is
Thanks
not
for
the
ruining
case.
their brand.
It is a fentanyl-free product.
I'm sorry.
Bro, whatever, like, cause they just sponsor the podcast this month, right? Which is great for me because I eat this shit like it's literally candy, which it is candy. But they,
I wanna eat another little piece.
The Currency interview, this fool, like you get to see what happens to Currency from eating them because he eats 3 of them, and by the end of the interview, he's pretty like melted into his chair.
Oh
great.
God, I can taste it so much.
It's like the best interview I ever did, bro. I was so happy about that one. It was just so sick.
I seen you wrote that. I gotta look at it.
He, like, I watched a bunch of his other interviews. It's not even close how much better this one is. Like, I got him to open up about so much shit about like who he really is as a person. It was just honestly like the fucking best. Like,
I hope you
was just so into
dove
it.
into the him and Wiz Khalifa era.
I don't even know if I said the words Wiz Khalifa
What?
the whole thing. We didn't really get into that, but
Really?
I did ask him about beefing with Terry Kennedy back in the day, and.
I forgot they were beefing about Fly
Shout
Society.
out to the homie Dank.
And there's a video of basically like a million different dudes who I know, a bunch of them from like going to rap shows and stuff, but they're all over Watts being like, fuck Currency, you can't come to Watts, rah, rah, rah.
Why would Currency want to go to Watts?
I was thinking that too. I was like, he could just not
He
go
was
there.
fucking with them at first.
Yeah, but like then there was like a miscommunication or he didn't hit somebody back or whatever, so they just wilded out and like made this crazy ass video, and he never even responded or gave it any light. And then here I am bringing it up on an interview 12 years later.
Did he bring up C-Style from Long Beach?
Maybe, I don't know.
That's one of his artists and stuff. He's locked up right now.
Oh, really? No, I
Yeah.
don't think he said that. He was talking a lot about like his new label and like his artists, and he was trying to.
He had
be
a
more of
collab with
businessman.
Bape.
Did he?
And they made shoes. Speaking of collabing with Bape, my boy Soulja Boy is getting a lot of flack because he's made the claim that he made Bape hot
He
for all the kids.
This
low
is-
key did though.
But this is like, why is everyone just falling for this over and over and over with Soulja
It's
Boy?
not a falling for
But
a thing.
it's like
he be
he's
stating
going
facts.
viral once again. He does some crazy
He's
stuff.
a marketing
and he goes
genius.
viral, but why is it like him just claiming that he invented everything? Like really, rap consumer, that's good enough for you to just that's like this month's narrative for hip hop is like I don't know. It's
It starts a conversation. Soulja Boy was ahead of his time on a lot of things.
I was watching Pharrell and the Clips and Lil Wayne.
course.
They did
rock,
that. Mhm.
rock Bape a long ass time ago. I thought it was stupid then. I think it's stupid now. But hey, they were
No.
they definitely. I'm thinking like that era. Like I don't even think Soulja Boy was out yet at that point. I'm sure he was wearing it real early.
The Crank
Yeah.
that video, he has like a fucking 5X Babe fucking hoodie on doing his dance.
And Bape shoes and all that shit. See, but so look, his whole thing was he was trying to say that he really put it on for the streets and for the young kids, and that like, you know, the older generation of people that was wearing that shit, like he said that he reached more people.
I would say the kids, yeah, but Wayne and Pharrell for sure put that shit on the map.
Yeah, and Soulja Boy was a big rapper then, but I mean, we're talking about Lil Wayne and the Clips and Pharrell. Like they're already
Yeah.
gigantic. Like there's so many people that all like started rocking that shit. That honestly was like Lil Wayne and Pusha T had beef about like real
did.
serious beef. It
Yeah.
was about fucking Pusha T basically making the Mr. Me Too song about Lil Wayne.
Yeah, that song was
basically
about Lil
clowning
Wayne.
his Bape wearage.
I did not know this.
Bro, that song is about Lil Wayne saying
Wow.
like everything we do, you want to do it too. And that kind of was the truth, honestly.
Oh, you want to wear pink and brown camo? I don't know why that's something you want to brag about, but I mean, hey, that's what people do.
That's crazy.
No,
I didn't
but,
know that. Mind blown.
You know, see, Soulja Boy has such good storytelling. Like, it's so amazing. So, like, he was like, y'all niggas wasn't with me when I was in high school. and niggas was joning me saying I was wearing fake Air Forces. I lived through that shit. He's like, shout out to everybody y'all said, but nigga, I did this. I put that shit on. And
I
I was
want
like,
Soulja Boy doing a jumper interview.
what do you mean? I thought you already did.
I watched
did
it.
before.
I watched the throwback that you did.
You like that?
It was funny because he was like just so dry the whole time.
Right.
When I'm used to him going to like Breakfast Club and you know what I'm saying, turning up.
And
so
that
it
was like
different.
3 or 4 months before he went to Breakfast Club and gave them the craziest interview. And then he goes on Everyday Struggle, gives them the craziest interview. Meanwhile, his No Jumper interview, it has 1 million views. It's like, you know, I feel like a lot of people have seen it, but it's like totally different. He wasn't doing that crazy ass character at that time. The only thing I could think of in terms of why he wouldn't do the interview is because at some point, I forget what it was, but there was something that was posted on the Instagram, and obviously it's not me posting it, but there was some story, I think, about him being sued for abusing an ex-girlfriend or some shit that he objected to, and he posted about it, and he said, oh, like, you know, fucking No Jumper posting this shit, shade room. He was calling out all the media
I think
outlets.
Soulja Boy is a Leo, and I don't think he forgets shit like that.
I need Soulja Boy to tap back in, bro. We got to fucking do an interview and just, I don't know.
Well, you know, that's my close personal friend.
I hate when people blame
tap
me
in.
for some random ass shit on the fucking Instagram.
So yeah, blame Yassi. Don't blame.
Blame Yassi. Pull up to her crib. Actually, don't.
No, don't.
AD, you're a dick. Let's talk about you making me delete the best fucking video I ever seen in my life.
I'm not speaking on it.
You're not speaking on
I
it?
told you I wasn't.
Bro, I'm looking
Yeah.
at his story and I see the Royal Rumble to end all Royal Rumbles. I was like,
You think
bro,
it was that good, really?
it was so good.
Eh.
I'm not. I know
I've
AD
seen
doesn't want to
crazier
talk
fights.
about it, but it was so crazy. And I'm watching it on his story, and you know what I'm thinking in my head? I'm thinking, AD shouldn't be putting stuff like this on his story because whoever the fuck these guys are, either they're in the streets or they're related to somebody who's in the streets, and there's going to be somebody who's pissed at AD for posting this.
And I'm in the streets too.
And exactly, like that's why if it was me posting it, I might get some angry DMs, but it's not going to be as angry because I'm not in a gang.
My whole thing was just like,
You just saw a random fight.
if I do something off of the No Jumper brand, I'm asking y'all to bail me out.
That has nothing to do with this.
Yes,
You
it
just
does.
posted an Instagram story. How is
I'm
that?
saying if you took something from my
Yeah.
page and didn't ask me, didn't say nothing, and you posted it, and it caused some street beef or some type of stuff that's insinuated with No Jumper because people look at me as No Jumper. You feel
Okay.
what I'm saying? So if you do something, they be like, hey, Adam did this or Housephone did this or something like that. Me, how I am, if I have to do something to somebody over something that has nothing to do with
Okay,
me,
in this hypothetical
Bail me out.
situation, I will bail you out. But
Thank you.
What we're talking about is, I already knew in my head. I'm like, I'm gonna screen record this and I'm gonna post it, and AD is gonna hit me up and ask me to take it down because I know your code, and I know your code is anti-snitching, and I know that what you captured in that fight
It's
was
some bad shit.
clearly a lot of basically felony assaults happening on camera. Now, I'm not saying it would get used in court or whatever, but it certainly could. It certainly could be the kind of thing that could get somebody in trouble, get somebody banned from the club for life, et cetera, et cetera. And still, knowing that, I downloaded it and posted it on Twitter and Instagram and credited you because it had you narrating the whole thing. Oh, they getting it cracking, cuz. They getting it cracking. This shit lit. If we were down there, oh, man.
Oh, so you was at the top in the VIP.
He was all the way up here filming it from a safe distance.
Hey, man. All I'm gonna say is this: is everyone in Los Angeles, please be responsible. Do not fuck up the summer, man. We've had enough of this. We've been in for a fucking year. Let's start.
That's
off
why
this summer
niggas is
right.
waiting to see other niggas outside.
I was watching that fight video with Doggy Style, and he's from San Bernardino, and he like it doesn't seem like he's been to like the crazy like Hollywood parties and shit like that. And we're watching it together, and he's like, "Oh hell no!" He's like, "This is why I'm not." He's like, "I'm not trying to be outside like that because
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
he's mad paranoid from being in all this beef for all
Hell
these years
yeah.
and shit." And he's watching that video, and all his fucking traumatized brain is able to think is, this is some fucking reckless ass shit. If I go to an event like this, I could end up in this fucking brawl. I could end up,
Getting packed the fuck out in the pool.
never mind getting locked up for doing something to somebody else, et cetera, et
I
cetera.
ain't, I ain't going out like that. I'll
Yeah,
tell you that
I
right
might
now.
have to air out the
Time to
pool
take
party.
my chain. I ain't going. I'm about to.
You throw me in the pool, I'm gonna be pissed.
Somebody took somebody's chain. That's what happened.
No, I was singing the song.
Oh yeah, trying to take my chain. We ain't going.
Yeah, but that, I mean,
I gotta
gonna
hit up
come and
Kiki
blow no
now because
jumper
now
up.
I'm like, why I talked to you earlier? Why you didn't tell me somebody gonna take your shit?
why don't you watch your brother's Instagram story?
I don't look at nobody's Instagram story.
What?
Wow.
You respond to my Instagram story all the time.
Yeah, because you're fucking Adam. You probably say some crazy shit that I have to monitor.
Your brother's out here catching fades, fighting for your fucking dignity, probably.
I fight for him too.
He was probably defending your good name against the rampant rumors that you are a booty goon.
Okay. You was off to a good hour start. Here it comes with the sus stuff.
I heard that's how you got put on in the game, is that you were one of
No,
Ray J's booty
we're not
goons.
talking. Well, this
No?
has to do anything.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with anything.
No?
You done took
Relax.
it to the next level.
Where did my phone
Chill
go? Did
out.
y'all really steal my phone?
Yes, thank God.
Damn, I forgot I gave it away.
Hey, how about another topic?
Come on.
Okay. Did any of y'all see the photo of Icewear Vezo and Young Jeezy?
No.
No.
There was a photo of them together, and Icewear Vezo put the caption to the photo on his story. He put the photo up. There's a little bit more to this, but he put it up and wrote, "And I still won't ever let an N-word Young Jeezy me," because that's a line from one of his songs. This is like basically saying, "I'm not gonna let anybody punk me or whatever." And
That's genius, actually.
so,
Oh
so
my
Young
fucking
Jeezy
God.
happens to be in Detroit, and he's supposed to like attend this party or whatever, and it ends up being this big crazy ass thing because he was scheduled to make an appearance at an event in Corktown Corners Ballpark to promote vaccinations in the city. Wow, this is way more lit
What
than I
the
thought it was.
fuck?
So Young Jeezy apparently gets booked in Detroit to promote vaccinations. Interesting. I don't know if that's who I would necessarily take my vaccination advice from.
Yeah.
But he's on the right side of history. He's not denying the vaccination, so I fuck with it. According to the flyer Jeezy posted, the rapper was seemingly part of the special performances that were going to be held. However, fans were disappointed to see Jeezy just stand during the day party and not perform, especially since they reportedly paid money to attend the event. This prompted Jeezy to take to social media, where he responded to the wave of backlash. In a series of videos, Jeezy explained that the event was unorganized, understaffed, and chaos. He was also stated that he contractually was only there to do his philanthropic duties and to make an appearance at the day party. It was never supposed to be billed as a concert. I feel like this happens all the fucking time. This confusion where promoters are acting like they booked an artist to perform, and actually it's just a walkthrough, or the fans think it's a performance.
Where's
and
the
it's a fucking
fucking miscommunication at? Like,
I feel like the oldest problem in hip hop that has
'Cause
just
people-
happened so many times.
People will be like, oh, as long as they get the name, they'll sit there and blast it, and then to the consumer, you're like, oh, they're going to perform, they're going to be there, and they're not getting paid their performance fee. They're going there to basically drink, and then the promoters will be like, hey, bro, can you please do a song or two, please, and
the
they have the
fans-
right to turn it down.
But the fans are kind of clueless, because to them it's like, well, why wouldn't he just perform? But this is the difference: is that if
It's
you're
business.
if you're Young Jeezy, maybe it's 10,000 for you to show up and it's 40,000 for you to perform. It's like, that's your fucking business. And I don't know that those numbers are anywhere close to reality, but that's your whole fucking business right there. And the reason why you book a walkthrough is because it's a lower price, and you can still fuck with people, whatever. The one thing he said that I thought was interesting, he said that the event was unorganized, understaffed, and chaos. Anyone who has ever been booked for an event and you're just showing up at a concert or an event or whatever, and that should sound familiar to you.
No.
When you pull up and you're just trying to get your couple $1,000 or whatever, your $10,000, and you walk up and you're like, this is not safe, but I somehow still have to go in here because I'm like going to be violating the contract, and the fans aren't going to understand that this shit is just shady as fuck, and I don't want to fucking go in here because it looks like there's going to be a fight that breaks out, or they just don't really have security.
like the thing
the
at the
right way.
W.
Yeah, like when you are an artist, which AD documented on his Instagram story. Yeah, but no, once you like get into that position, like you're an artist, like your goal is to show up and perform and get the fuck out. It's like very hard to like justify putting yourself at risk by entering into a situation like that. So I feel for Young Jeezy in this situation.
Was he strapped up in the club?
If you're Young Jeezy, you got to pull up with your own security.
Bitch, I
For
got my own fight. I don't
somebody
need security in the club.
I might pull up and actually just like allow, just to have the promoter say, oh, I got security for you when I get there. If you're like a real star, you can't fucking do that.
You need your own security and their security, and then security for the other security.
Yeah. And also, if you're going to give me security, I can't have it be like an 80-year-old lady. Doesn't that
What?
shit piss you off? Did you never see that? You go to the bank and they got a security guard and it's like a fucking
Oh, yeah.
70-year-old lady and you're
I'm
like, what the
thinking-
fuck is she gonna do?
I'm thinking the nightclub. You just walk in with the Golden Girls and shit. Like, what the fuck?
You walk in with the Golden Girls.
Nah, but yo,
Somebody Photoshop AD in the middle of the picture of the Golden Girls.
no disrespect to all the women out there, but doesn't it seem kind of weird? Like I just watched this video where this female cop like pulls up on this fucking like bum.
I got stopped by a lady cop.
You gotta chill.
Got me thinking I could date a cop. Cause the uniform pants are so tight. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's I think that was enough. He
Sorry.
pulls up. She got a big ass like orange fucking gun or some shit, and she pulls up
Maybe
and
it was a taser.
starts handcuffing this fucking fool, who I guess he's like a straight bum, but he was like standing on the corner screaming at all the Asian people and saying a bunch of racist shit. I forget where it was, but this lady pulls up and starts to go to arrest him. He turns around, starts beating the shit out of her, and then all these random people have to rush in to rescue this fucking female cop from this crazy person. And I'm thinking like, bro, like if you can't even like arrest a fucking bum without having to be rescued by a bunch of civilians, maybe you weren't ready to be a cop in the first place. You know,
Probably had that coke rages.
what?
That coke rage. Some people they can't get down. Just,
AD, you're not a real drug user. If you were, you would know that the people on the street are not using coke. It's far too expensive. They're definitely on
I
crystal
know
meth
that.
and bath salts.
Yeah.
He knows.
Or just mental health.
He's on both right now.
Oh,
No, they off the fucking coke for sure. Or they're off the meth.
I
for
can see
sure.
the edibles wearing you down.
Yeah. Oh God.
I saw him yawn. That's when I knew things weren't
No,
right.
but he's sleeping on the mic.
No, I'm not.
He's sucking the mic.
Pause.
Get your Riley Reid on. Deep throat the mic
She deep throated the mic here.
on Logan Paul's show.
Which mic was it?
Not one of these.
Oh, I
It
was
on
gonna
Logan
lick
Paul's.
it. I was gonna. Oh, can I go to his facility and lick his mic?
Probably not.
Pause.
They moved it to Puerto Rico, I think.
What? Why?
I don't know. Logan Paul moved to Puerto Rico
So they can like hire like Puerto
know
Rican
why.
like prostitutes?
to get better at fighting, I guess.
Tax reasons, my guy.
Well, partially that. I think he's on a quest for.
I got
spiritual.
friends that moved out there for that.
I think he's trying to, get his mind
There's
together
hoes
or
out there.
something. Are there?
All the big booty Puerto Ricans.
Are they though? I ain't been there, so I don't actually know. That's what I think.
You ever seen a 6ix9ine video?
I think he brings those with him.
That'd be fun. I'm sorry. I'm smacked.
I've been lurking.
I can tell you done already.
I've been lurking his ex, Jade.
Oh, he doesn't date her anymore?
I don't think they're together
Fuck, I
anymore.
need
but I
that.
see her with the fucking the makeup guy, Jonathan.
Who's that?
Isn't that your boy?
Arrogant
Jonathan, who was that?
Aren't you homies with him? I feel like you're friends with all the gay makeup guys.
Yeah.
What?
Anyway,
Where did this come from?
I'm watching
My
her
lip
story,
hurts.
bro. This is her Instagram story, Jade. Oh, you so Jade. She will just straight up like put on a song she likes and hand the phone to her friend
I just start shaking ass.
and just be like, just like gyrating around, singing along to the song, just looking at the camera, just looking super. I'm like, what is this? Like, when did girls start doing this? Like,
They do it
I
all
could
the
not
time.
imagine my girl doing this.
You just filmed.
It'd be great content.
You just filmed her like you like.
You kind
when
of
you're-
did though.
Yeah, he just filmed her the other
When
day.
you said, look at her trying to make a TikTok.
yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Same
exactly.
type of shit.
That was me making fun of her. This is
Yeah,
like,
but it's the same-
purely for like sexy purposes of like, look how hot I am. Yeah, I'm wearing a bodysuit. Ah.
It's called thirst trapping.
Yeah, what is that though?
Yeah, what do you?
It
mean?
works.
It works.
Get people to hit you in the DMs. Hey,
I feel like the same. She's one of them girls too that will just hop on her story and just sing along to a song and like just sing along to a song for like 60 seconds and not even know the fucking words. And I'm just like,
It don't matter. She
who
just
does
hot.
this? Like, this is what you
Hot
think
girls-
Instagram stories are for?
most
Hot
of the girls
girls
do
do
that
that,
shit
bro.
all the time.
She's not as hot to me now that she's not with 6ix9ine.
What?
He was making her badder.
Wait, does she still have that 6ix9ine tattoo? Right
I don't know if she ever did because I'm looking at her story and I'm not seeing shit. But also, I don't know. I wasn't thinking about
But
it.
he said she's wearing bodysuits though, right?
Yeah, but maybe she's rocking a bodysuit. Yo,
To cover up the fake.
how
tat.
would you feel about doing missionary with a girl with a big old 6ix9ine face right here?
I'll spit on it.
You wouldn't care? Would you put your hand over it and sort of?
Just like compress her heart down into through her back.
What are you gonna do to Danny's face? You gonna put your hand over Danny?
Oh my God.
Would you put your hand over Danny?
I would.
Or is that gay?
I was about to enact something, but now you said,
Like, would
I
you-
can pause mid, like,
Like if you were fucking a bitch and 6ix9ine walked by, you wouldn't touch his face. But if he's tattooed on her body,
It's
you
like
just grab
it's like a
his
threesome at that
skull.
point.
Yeah, is that hot?
okay, my baby mama told me before, because I had my uncle tatted on my stomach, right? She was like, when you first got it, it was just like real creepy. It's like your uncle's looking at me and shit.
Oh my fucking god! Let's see the tattoo. Pull it out. That would scare me if I was fucking someone.
And
Shout out to your uncle though.
And then somebody said that he had a fucking. Why does he have like this racist hat on? I'm like, what?
He looks like he plays jazz or something.
I swear to God.
What kind of dude was he? Was
Why
he
are we roasting?
He's
him?
alive still.
Oh,
I'm talking about what type of dude is he? I wanted to give my uncle his flowers. Do you feel me? While he was here.
That tattoo just looks mad old school. It looks like he was
I know.
alive in the 30s or some shit. Like he was in a fucking barbershop quartet.
He likes wearing hats.
It's definitely
He
gives
likes
me.
wearing hats. What can I say? He likes wearing hats.
It's definitely giving me like memorial vibes. Like you're like,
No,
man,
he said. When was he here? No, he's still here.
bro. I think we all assume
No,
that
you would assume that too.
What has your uncle done that would make him so crucial to have him?
He was like my
a jazz
dad.
player.
He's on your love handle for life.
No, he was like my dad growing up.
That's
He was
fire.
real hard on me. He was a police officer.
Wait, are y'all on some Birdman and like Lil Wayne shit or what?
So you've been working with the feds since a very young age.
No.
No?
No,
Is he your Birdman?
bro, this is my real uncle. But you know, he helped me out a lot. Lived with him for a couple of years and stuff too.
He must be a proud uncle to have seen you grow into a fine unk yourself.
Oh my god,
He's an unk now.
man! But
I don't know if I'm high or this nigga is just going
growing
crazy
up though,
with the jokes today.
growing up, he used to come tripping on me and my homies all the time.
For real?
Like clear the block. He was a cop. He was a
On
sergeant.
some unk
Oh
shit?
shit!
Like tripping though, like
They're like, man, Aiden, your fucking uncle's fucking everything up.
because he'll be like, your friend did this. I know it, and I'll just be like.
So he would actually know who did what in the neighborhoods
he would
and
ask,
shit
he
because
would
he's a
ask me.
cop.
He would ask me about murders. He would sit there and tell me, "Don't hang with this person. Don't do." And I would have these guys at his mama's house every day. So he would be so pissed off because the people, the other officers would sit there and tell him like, "Your nephew hangs with these guys," and boom. So imagine going to your mom's house and I'm have all these guys is in the house and my grandma's cool with it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So he would lose it like every fucking week.
You should become a cop.
No.
Why not?
Is that why you got away with so much growing up?
Yeah, it's because he was an informant all along. And so is OT.
Yeah, you got to stop
And
playing.
Wale. You kick it with Wale a lot?
Yeah, that was super
No,
random.
Wale's cool though.
You don't kick it with him like
Wale
often?
got one of the
He's cool.
craziest
He's
shoe
his homie.
games of
You
all
text him?
time.
Hey, where you going? What's
You have
what's
your number-
You
you
have
have
his
his
text
number.
Wale? What's the
I
move?
have a song or two with him. He's cool.
With Wale?
Yeah.
Really?
Like some Diced Pineapples type vibe?
No.
What kind of vibe?
Did you make him rap about spraying the block just like to be on a song with you?
Nah.
Oh.
No, we got a me and him got a hard. We got a video too.
You got R&B
Me,
songs?
him, and Eric Bellinger.
You got R&B
That's
songs
fire.
with him?
Yes, R&B song, but it's not like it's
Diced
up-tempo.
Pineapples.
But yeah, he's cool though.
I fuck with Wale.
Let's trade rollies real
We
quick.
gotta get Wale back on here, Laura.
He has one of the best sneaker games of all time. Josh, be careful. Don't zip up your lip.
He gonna zip his nose up.
Yeah, Josh, like, I don't have a lip.
This hoodie does go up
Did
the
you
whole
take?
way.
Did you
Apparently
take? Did you
everyone's
take
does.
one of the edibles too? I'm about to say. I'm
He
glad I
takes
do
them
it.
every day like a fucking vitamin.
It might be his
Well,
vitamin.
somebody's been giving me mushrooms here, and I like it.
Who?
I'm not saying.
I know who it is.
You have a mushroom?
It's
plug?
Laura.
I like it now, man.
It's Laura.
Laura would never do
Laura's
anything
giving
like
out
that.
free shrooms.
Laura's very professional.
I'm just
She
kidding,
does not
Laura.
give
I'm
out
just joking.
drugs.
We just had some rappers in here who wanted to take a picture with Laura after they took a picture with me.
Exactly. Laura's should be documented more.
That's when I knew that she was lit. Still working on a Laura shirt design.
Wow, that would be fire. That would be
Want
fire.
Huh? The Laura shirt.
Hey,
Can I spark this blunt now?
can
Please?
it
Okay,
have a
fine.
mask?
I'm taking my ring. I'm about to touch the ring. The new
No,
ring.
if it's a Laura shirt, it has to have the mask.
It
Because
gotta
if
have the
somebody stayed with COVID protocols through this whole quarantine,
know,
it was Laura.
I know.
For sure.
I didn't even
You're
think
not
about
vaccinated yet? I don't think she wants to even.
that. She doesn't want to disclose.
She doesn't want to
her-
give up on the mask. I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of can't really remember what Laura's face looked like besides the
cap.
eyes.
That's cap.
It's just been so long since I've seen her face that I kind of like. It's hard for me to like imagine.
Honestly,
I'm lying about my imagination.
It was just my imagination running away with me.
Can I give you a kid update
yes.
from this weekend?
Come on.
My kid now, funniest shit about her is if you sing a song to her, her response will be like any song. Like really like Wheels on the Bus goes hard. She loves that shit. But like
Maybe
anything.
she wants to hear Gucci.
Really, it's almost all she does. Like in response to anything. If I do that to her, she does it back. And if you blow bubbles on her stomach, she'll just be.
She learned how to express herself.
She figured out how to do one thing, and she's just doing it to death. I keep calling her one trick pony, but she won't stop.
You want to know what my son did today?
What?
Filled his mouth full of milk, sprays it on the couch, and squishes it like this.
What?
I'm like, straw, no! I'm like, don't do that.
What the fuck?
How do kids just find out how to just do the most random?
He's like this, though. Just. I'm like, fuck.
Bro. You know what? The other thing my kid's doing right now? She demands everything that we're eating.
Oh, for sure.
So if I'm eating, and it doesn't matter if I'm drinking coffee or like eating a steak, like things that she clearly is not going to
I was
eat.
like, you cannot get a baby a steak.
But she
or
wants
coffee.
it so bad.
You saw when he like fake gave her the wine? That was so funny. Lena just looked so.
That's why I did it, is because she was demanding the wine. She's just looking at me drinking wine. If I had my first glass of wine in like fucking 6 months.
Does Adam send you like pictures?
No.
Okay,
Adam does not talk
maybe
to me.
because he knows I'm a dad. So
Mostly
it's
I
like
text you guys together.
Yeah.
true.
If I went through our text right now, I could not tell you when the last time we had an individual conversation without you being in the group chat.
Probably arguing.
Yeah. Facts.
But yeah, last time it was good though. I had a middleman, you too.
Pause.
Pause.
Yes. You had to touch both of our rings at the same time. Is the ring the asshole or is it your dick hole?
Mine's a Nuva ring.
Yeah.
Who's the rapper that I've been listening to that said, if she got that Nuva ring thing, why would I pull out?
They're probably ESCG.
Fuck. Yes, that is
sounds
it.
amazing.
Oh, you guessed it. Good, yeah.
That's amazing. That's a great bar.
He has a lot of good birth control raps. He also said if it weren't for abortion, I'd have 20 baby mamas.
Yep.
Damn.
Guilty.
I'm
20?
really,
Nah.
in retrospect, now that I have a kid, I'll admit I don't think about abortion the same way. Like I'm like,
So now you understand the Kanye rant.
yeah, a little bit. Well, no,
Almost killed North.
I'm
not
not
laughing
laughing.
at
You should have said that.
No. I feel him though. Like he loves. See, look, everybody just taking.
I almost killed Parker. I'm not gonna say that. You see how fucked up that sounded?
It's not fucked up, bro. It's like he really in that moment. That's how he felt. Like he's like dead. But like I don't think you should go so right with it or left, whatever way. You shouldn't go so hard that you're like, oh, like let's ban all abortions.
But he's
because of
saying
that.
though, like he's grown to love his kid now. He just
So
can't
much.
think about
He can't think about what he
him
would
making that decision with having that
But the
knowledge.
thing is that don't you think it's kind of like the polite thing for your kid to just not let them know that you considered taking their life before they were born? That just to me
Yep.
seems like some basic courtesy to
I
your
think
kid.
that if you are a logical person, most of everyone that was born, their parents probably thought, maybe, do I really need to have this baby
no,
now?
everybody doesn't do that.
We planned
You
out
don't think
Parker
so?
for the record. We planned her. We worked at it. My girl was scared
Worked at it.
that I wasn't capable. She actually kind of like hinted at me not smoking weed anymore at one point. I'm
Really?
like, nope, not happening.
They say they could stop your shit a little bit.
Yeah, it slows down.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why it took me like a month and a half to knock her up.
Maybe that's why I never never had a baby because
Too much horse
too
tranquilizer.
much tranquilizing my dick.
Definitely. You was on some Mr. Ed BoJack Horseman shit for show.
What does that mean?
You just off mad kidding me.
Wait, is this a fact? They used to say that Mountain Dew kills sperm cells.
People did used to say that.
I feel like that's like Marilyn Manson cutting his fucking ribs out.
to suck
He
his
did
own
it?
dick.
I don't know. Nobody knows.
Do we really know?
I don't think so.
Remember they used to say that Sierra was a tranny?
Bro, that was
That was so fake too.
The dumbest
What
one
else?
was they used to say when you spit and it bubbles, you have AIDS.
Huh?
And this
I
is
never
before,
heard that one.
Yeah,
Never
this
heard
before
that one.
people was even having sex, and it bubbled one time. I was
What do
like,
you mean? Is before people
This
have,
is like before y'all had like the news in Compton. It was just like, here's a bunch of stuff we made up.
this nigga said this is before people were having sex. Like this is before Adam
These
and
are like
Eve.
no,
Like, what do you-
no. I'm talking about as kids. Like you hear this when you're
yeah,
like
yeah.
6 and
For
7.
sure. When I was like 12, 13, bro, we would like tell each other things that made no fucking sense.
And you would believe him though.
Yo, there would be some shit, bro.
His blunt brought me back to life.
Yo, kids are fucking so fried. Like I was listening to this interview with this bike company owner, and he was talking about like how the dudes will just like dudes who are sponsored or whatever, they'll just be sitting on the couch all night watching bike videos or whatever, and they'll just get high as fuck and start talking to each other in circles, and then all of a sudden you got one of these dudes who's just like convinced that he deserves a 401k from his sponsor or whatever. Like that's really how it is though. Kids just sit around and talk each other into the dumbest shit, and you'll have a kid who's actually like doing something, and then you'll have like his homies are all fucking total like no good losers who are never going anywhere in life, and they'll talk the dude who's actually doing something into sabotaging his own come up by convincing him that he deserves more or that shit is fucked up. You know, like I know you're not like a bike guy, but this is like,
but still.
you know what I'm saying, right? Like this is
No,
a
same
thing.
thing. It's like negotiations. It's like you deserve more than this. Like,
Or like that's like being around a bunch of rappers and it's like all the crew sucks and you got like one star and everyone around is just yes men. Mm-hmm. Well, not really yes men because you're saying that they're trying to convince.
But
them.
you know they'll like just be fucking with you because if they're not really like coming up yet, they have no real reason not to hinder your come up. And really, if you don't come up, that's more space for them to come up.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
what
feel
they
like
think, at
some
least.
people subconsciously realize that and act like that. You know.
but why listen to motherfuckers who aren't doing better than you anyway?
Yeah, but
people don't realize that in the moment sometimes.
yeah, people don't really like realize where they're at. I feel like, you know.
That's a fact. I was just telling the homie, like, bro, sometimes you gotta take a step back, smell the roses, give yourself some credit, and stop being too over obsessed with just work so hard. Like, I gotta reach this goal by this time. If I don't, I'm a failure. Like, you gotta give yourself some time.
I know niggas that try to give me advice to live with their mom. I'm like, I'm not about to fucking listen to you.
Like, bro,
You can't even get out of her house.
Oh, we need the story about you running into an op.
Oh,
What was the energy
we
like?
don't consider. Well, you may consider him an op.
You fucks with him.
No, I don't fuck with him. I just like,
That's not a real op,
I don't
though.
care, but just care about him.
Anybody who scams pretending to be me is at least a little bit of an op.
No,
Yeah.
so I see the nigga. I'm at the club, and then he walked.
What club you was at?
I was at Poppy, and then he like walks by. He's like this. He's like, and I'm just like,
Hey, homie.
he's like, yeah, and I'm like this. I'm like, I just gave him one of them. You feel me? And then
You don't want to get one of those, Mayday.
and then right at the end of the fucking club, like we're going to valet to get the whip and shit, and a nigga I know from the streets, I see him whispering to him like talk to AD, you feel me?
Right.
The homie's like this. He's looking at me like I don't even know this nigga like that. And then he's like, hey, bro, yeah, I'm trying to be cool, and I was just like, bro, if I didn't like you, I would have did something to you a long time ago. And he was just like, thank you, AD.
But you don't like him.
I don't care.
Okay. I'm telling you. It's in the streets, Laura.
We'll tell
It's
you,
the
Laura.
streets, Laura.
Street shit.
See, look, there's some things where it's like, if you didn't personally do something that's
Right.
gonna make me upset, why would I have a problem with you? You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it's like even like y'all two ops that y'all shared. It's like if I seen the nigga, I'm not gonna beat his ass. He ain't do nothing to me.
Oh no, you gotta ride. You
The
gotta ride
level
as soon
of
as you see him.
hatred that we would have to have for someone for me to expect that of you would have to
Yeah.
be like
Yeah,
extre-
it would have to be
it would
like-
have to be a conversation like, yo, AD, I really got a problem with this person. We got to
If-
do something
if
about
we-
it.
Now, I
That's a whole different
I wouldn't
combo.
be cool
Yeah.
with them. I
Right.
wouldn't like fuck with them. But
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know, but it's like, do I really care? It's like the 6ix9ine situation. Everybody like, what would you do if you seen 6ix9ine?
Nothing.
Nothing. He ain't do
wouldn't
nothing
give a fuck,
personally to
yeah.
me. I don't give a fuck.
And really, he did something positive for you by putting a bunch of bloods in jail since you're a crip. And as I understand it, that's how this works, right?
Yo, I was like, where's
That was a good
I
one.
was like, where is he gonna go with this? Like,
I was like, don't bust me with that, please.
yo, you are fucking sick.
He on a roll
You're in a
today.
sick one today, bro. I'm telling you,
That's
it's
like Whitey Bulger. Just get rid of the competition, huh?
You want to know a crazy story that I found out about from fucking Trap Lore Ross?
Shout out
is,
my boy.
Is that, you know, he has a video, I never watched it, about Joel Santana getting kidnapped basically by a
What?
bunch of UK gangster rappers.
what?
I've heard about that before.
Yeah, and like the crazy
a
thing
crazy
is,
one.
do you remember the rap group SAS?
SAS, yep.
They were wrapped up in all this drama trying to get Joel's out of trouble. I guess there was like a show that Joel's was supposed to do. It was like 40K, and they didn't do the show, and they ran off with the money. And you know,
Because it was in the UK. They're like, oh, we're good.
and in the UK, some of the people booking these fucking shows are like actual gangsters and shit. And I guess
yeah.
then they wanted to like kill Joel's. There's a whole standoff at this hotel where there's like 100 gang members outside the fucking hotel waiting for Joel Santana. And then SAS are already signed. They're already like
Dipset?
fucking with them
We're
and
in
shit.
the army now.
Yes, them. And they fucking try to fix the situation for Joel's. Joel's ends up like clicking up with the ops and is just basically becomes cool with them and is like, fuck the SAS dudes.
the ones that were trying to kidnap him?
Yes, he ends up clicking up with them, but then I guess they fell out too. I don't know. The story is fucking nuts. Obviously,
I gotta go back and watch that one.
It's none of my business, but I asked Trapler Ross, I'm like, do you know anything about the history of like how SAS was involved with this robbery thing? And he just immediately sends me a bunch of information about it. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, Trapler Ross is the fucking info god. Really but see, the thing
Bro,
is,
it's a smoke cloud just like.
See, but look, the thing about Trapler Ross is like, they give him too much flack for stupid ass shit. Like, he's not posting any like street rumors that are like in the comments. He's posting all shit that is easily Googleable. And it's like, it's all known either facts. Yeah, it's all known facts already. All shit that is like already published. He's not revealing any new information.
He goes out of his way to not make like definitive statements about things that he can't prove or that haven't been like fleshed out somewhere else on the internet. Whereas there are people who do YouTube videos. Pause. You pause me? There's other people who like basically like would really like kind of like link up with like sources and then just tell you exactly what they think happened or whatever. I don't know.
Bro, you know what I did yesterday? So embarrassing.
What?
I'm
Boo-booed your pants?
No. I'm leaving karaoke, right? I go to a gas station.
Y'all was lit.
Yes. I go to the gas station. Like 4 a.m. I'm sitting there trying to pay.
I did see this.
Yeah, it's bad. I'm trying to pay. You know how it says go see the cashier?
Hate that. I hate that. I never want to go inside.
I go to the cashier.
Hate that.
I pay. He says, oh, the pump is messed up. Before this, I put the pump in the car, right? Forgot the pump was in the gas tank. He says, can you back up to the next one? So I back up the car and rip the whole fucking pump off the gas.
But doesn't it like kind of snap off so it's not like that bad?
But in the interim of it, I fucked my car up some more. It snatched the whole gas thing out off my fucking car. And I just look like, I try to act like I didn't do anything. He's just looking like. Because my first thought is like, I need to drive away, but I'm like, wait a minute, they have cameras and they gonna have my license plate number.
Got you,
so I just walked up to him. I was just like, yeah, I'm sorry, man. Can I still put gas on this one? He was like, give me $100.
$100?
He bled you.
He said $100. He's like, you got cash? It's because I know he was like, I don't want to have to tell Arco that I took the $100. I was like, no, I got a card. He charged me $100. He said it happens all the time. I was just like,
okay.
I don't know. I mean, $100 does seem like nothing, but at the same time, it's like, how do you know they're not just charging you for something that doesn't even cost them anything?
Yeah, that's probably what he did. That's probably exactly what he did.
And then a lady, she was like, sir, I need $2 to get home and gas and stuff like that. And I was about to leave, and I was just like, I said, let me do the right thing. I went and put $20 in her tank on top of that.
Fire.
So I
would never do that.
I gave her $20.
Probably a tweaker. Probably a tweaker.
She said she only needed, because the way I look at it, bro, like, somebody could be on their last. They may want to kill themselves. They may be going through something, and that one little nice gesture may give them a positive outlook on life. And then, hey, if I can do that,
spent all their money on meth.
Bro, no, you don't know that. You don't know that. Listen.
I mean,
she asked for $2 of gas. Bro.
How are you this bad at financially planning? I don't know. Like, why would you end up at this gas station? I just have a hard time sympathizing.
I went to the gas station to put in $30 and I'm spending $200
because
that's a fact.
I lived downtown for a couple of years, and in that time, I got so numb to people asking me for money because. Downtown,
they would ask you for money every
straight
second.
Survival. You just no, you just don't even look at them. You don't because there's so many zombies asking you for money that you just have to block it all out. So that to me is like I could never.
No, because see the difference is that you asking for gas in your car. You're not asking for money.
Right.
I went to the cashier, put $20 on her number. And, you know, she said she needed $2, $3 to get home.
Oh, my God.
I just put 20 in there. She was like,
hold on.
Really? Like, yeah.
The fact that she has a car is at least some evidence that she might not be a meth head.
Yeah. So I'm in Vegas, not with Hesh, but I end up linking up with Hesh in Vegas, right? This nigga got the nice-ass G-Wagon. He lets me borrow it to go pick up the shorty. Boom, I go pick her up. Now, the light was on E when I got in the car. But I'm like, oh, the girl's like 5 minutes away. I'm going to pick her up and then go to the gas station. Me not realizing this nigga been driving around in the rental, never put gas in it from the day that he got it. So it's been on E for like 2 days damn near.
He's so the kind of guy that would give you the car knowing that it needs gas, knowing you're going to have to get some gas.
Bro, and it literally turned off on me in the middle of the road. on a busy ass street in Vegas at the green light.
You just to push it?
No, bro, the girl, before I even got a chance to even like say anything, she was like, I'm not pushing this G-Wagon. Like, that's the first thing she said. And I was like, bro, we're not gonna push it. So I hop out.
Respect to her for being honest about that.
No, bro, she's real as fuck. I fuck with her. So look, I hop out. I gotta like flag someone down in traffic, but I got this bright ass yellow North Face on. Niggas just driving past me. Nobody's even stopping. Like, even niggas at the light, I'm like, yo, please. One Hispanic guy, shout out to him. He had like a Chevy truck, hopping his shit. Literally, I'm 0.4 miles away from the gas station. It's like right there. He drives me there. I get into the line, had to buy the gas tank, and then you go fill it up. But I had to cut everybody in the line because I'm leaving her at the green light, like in the middle of the intersection. So I'm like, yo, like, I asked the lady in the front, it's like 10 people in line. I'm like, yo, can I cut, please, to get to the front? So then I go back, get all the shit into the, like, put the tank into the car and all that, leave. But I had took the gas cap off, and I sat it on the like side because like it wasn't a string that attached it. So when I took it off, I sat it on the side of the car, drove off, and that shit fell off. And this is a rental, so I'm like, bro, fuck, they gonna try to charge us for every little thing. Low key, I kinda owe this nigga some bread.
Hey, let me give you a tip, bro. All Mercedes-Benz, if you press the emergency thing and you run out of gas, they'll come bring you like $3-4 worth of gas for you to get to the gas
Really?
station. Yep.
Really?
Yeah. Happens to me a lot.
That's pretty cool.
I gotta go pee real quick.
You know what that feeling is like, though, that you guys are describing? Like, there was a couple times where I would, I used to always park my car in this parking garage downtown. And there was a couple times where I like was high as fuck, ride my bike up to my car, put my bike on the roof rack, go to drive away, and then obviously I'm in a parking garage and the ceiling is really low, and I rip my bike off of the roof rack, and I'm just like, how could I be this stupid? Like, how is it possible that my brain does not fucking? That's how you probably felt after the gas station thing, right?
I was just hoping that the cashier didn't see me. Because, look, my first thought, I went like this. I picked it up off the floor and I put it, like, back in the thing, like, just.
Right.
But I look, he's just like.
I was so happy when that happened to me with the parking garage thing because I was moving slow so I could hear my bike bending and breaking the fucking roof rack, and I actually stopped the car in time to just only bend it a little bit.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
But that's funny shit right there. I put the shit on my story too. I was just like, fuck.
And it's like, the other thing about it is like, I'm a grown man. Like, how did I not? Like, you remember shit you used to do when you were a kid that you just can't, like, I remember I used to just, like, leave my jacket, like, everywhere I went when I was a kid. And at some point, I just learned the lesson of, like, oh, if you have a jacket, you have to keep it on you the whole time and make sure that you remember, like, you have to think about the jacket and make sure you don't fucking forget your jacket, because I just kept forgetting my jackets and my sweatshirts places. And, you know, like, then over time, you smarten up and maybe you stop. But I actually know a lot of people who just never really get any
You know what I
smarter.
used to do? Get on my roof and jump off and do it all over again.
How tall was your roof?
It wasn't a mansion or nothing. It was high though, but I shouldn't have did that shit.
I feel like that's different because it's not a mistake. That's like you willingly being an idiot.
Yeah. Adolescent kid.
Yeah.
That's fucked up though.
I used to watch like Jackass and think it would be like the coolest thing in the fucking world to jump off a roof into a bush.
Bro.
I was too scared though.
Fun fact, my dad took me and my brothers and sisters to see Jackass. Soon as we left the movies, he took us to Target and had us push him around and throw shit all over the Target and stuff like that. Great time.
Sounds like you probably like broke a lot of shit and destroyed a lot of property over there.
Yeah, but I mean, at that time, look, everybody wanted to do like Jackass shit.
Yeah.
Like do pranks and stuff. I was
Get
with
a
all
shopping cart, put me in the shopping cart, spray mustard all over my face, and then push me into a tree.
Remember the guy was afraid of mustard?
Who?
On Jackass.
Really?
They sprayed mustard on him. He was just freaking out.
Really?
Yeah.
Should we be talking about Don Vito being a pedophile again?
Fuck him. he that fucker.
So many people learned about that from the fucking Jackass show.
Man, but my reaction to that shit was fucking crazy.
You want to know something crazy? So C-Mac got his Instagram deleted. I was thinking about that, and so I went on a little hunt, seeing if I could find out what his actual page is, his new page, and I found one. And it has like all these IGTV recordings of a phone, and it's just him from prison talking about what's going on in prison. And in the 10-minute phone call from jail that C-Mac the Loke update coming soon, Housephone right now. He basically just like says all the same shit that he said in his interview of like, get you your broke special, go to Popeyes. You know, I don't even think he was really gangbanging on this phone call necessarily, but he's still doing the fives for everything and all that. But then the one thing that really stood out to me was that he said that he got his tooth knocked out fighting in jail.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
it makes a lot of sense.
So if he wasn't already good looking enough, apparently had some squabbles in there and got a tooth knocked
They
out.
gotta burn it off. That's the greatest interview that you're gonna do in the next 10 years.
Currency was better.
Damn, I gotta see that.
Do you think that we should just have C-Mac come on when he gets out?
For sure.
For sure.
That was so amazing, bro. Like, I've watched that maybe 15, 20 times, bro.
Really?
And it never
How
gets
is that
old to
possible?
me. It never gets
Are
old
you
to
just
me.
alone watching it?
No, everybody I can
Oh, so
see,
you show
I be
people.
like, watch this shit. Like,
I
this
like
shit's
that,
crazy.
honestly,
Yeah.
because I would like to like show my interviews to people who don't know anything about rap and just try to explain them to them. I never do that.
Hey, and it was funny too because I watched the Rimbo interview, and he was like, "Oh, you trying
dropped
to
that
C-Mac me?"
You dropped that already? Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
I'm really glad you did that, honestly.
Me too. Rumbo's fucking tight. But you found out about his street politics after.
Yeah,
huh?
my homie was mad. Was like, "Why you liking him?" And tell Adam. I was like,
Oh, shit.
I'm like, come on.
Do you ever? Do you get hit up about that kind of shit frequently?
Yeah. Honestly,
That's
I
kind
do.
of crazy.
Really? To me, that's so crazy because it's like so obvious that I'm just not playing favorites.
Yeah, and the thing is too is like, I don't know why people think that I influence your gang decisions or something like that.
Yeah, like,
Right.
Like, I don't want to be here for the gang shit.
Also, I don't feel like I'm having any conversations with rappers that like aggravate their gang beef. If anything, I'm like much more likely to have a conversation about like, do you think that this would ever be able to be resolved? Do you think this would ever come to an end? To the point where people are like laughing at me in the comments, like I'm fucking naive, like they're never gonna stop
No.
beefing. Sure, but
Yeah.
But it's like at the end of the day, like I always say, it's business. It's like shit. You can't expect this unless I have a real personal rapport with you. Why would I give a fuck about interviewing this person or this person? Like,
right.
the show must go on.
There's only a handful of rappers that have gotten interviews turned down because of their beef stuff. But also part of it is like, I don't want to do an interview with somebody who's only famous because of like gang beef shit, you know? Like I actually really like even all right, one time when I think I told this before, but we were in the projects filming a video and just a random ass dude on the block in the projects starts dissing this fucking famous rapper all crazy and shit. And
You should stop saying the
I
names.
told the editor right away, I'm like, hey, don't put that in there because I don't want to.
Because then you're igniting and you're glorifying.
And
it.
these are like real like rival hoods that fucking hate each other, and it's like that's the last thing I want is to fucking like this guy is really gonna have an issue or somebody in this fucking neighbor is gonna have an issue over that. All right, I'm gonna hit y'all with another topic. All right.
All right.
Instead of talking about something I've already talked about. Oh yeah, with the C-Mac thing that was pretty good. Oh yeah, but I do want to say this too. The baby has been questioned in a shooting in Miami, according to reports. Police are investigating him because there was a shooting that left 2 people injured, and DaBaby was interviewed, and DaBaby apparently fired off at least 1 round outside Prime 112 and told the cops that he did it in self-defense.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy. DaBaby had it on him and shot somebody outside the club, and that has
Or
already
shot
been,
a round off,
Well,
allegedly.
they have, stand your ground laws out there. So if he felt like his life was in danger,
Isn't it insane to think the baby even had a fucking gun on him? Like,
he better have it on him.
Why? He's famous. He's supposed to be in the club surrounded by a wall of giant men with guns.
It doesn't matter.
You see the clip of Pooh Shiesty getting running out of the club in Miami and he's got the fucking thing on him?
I didn't see a
what is
gun,
this?
but you
I'm
heard
pretty
about it.
sure that it was him. I'm pretty sure that video was real, but it's like Pooh Shiesty, so he allegedly got $40,000 stolen from him in the club, and then he's fucking he came out and denied that part. But I'm pretty sure the footage shows him with the gun in hand coming out of the club with a mask on and shit. And it's like, bro, like, what fucking club is this that you're just waving a fucking gun around that you just apparently...
Different cities, they got, different states got them gun laws that, you can take your stuff to the club.
You can?
Yeah.
In Miami? Hell no.
No, probably not in Miami club, but there's places like Dallas and Arizona, like, you can legally bring your shit in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's
honestly.
crazy, yeah. I
How
don't
the
want to
fuck
be
is
in that
that real?
club.
All right. Let's talk about Lil Loaded. Do you know him?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't know him beforehand?
Block Baby
I
song?
heard his the song that you put me on that song.
Yeah.
What
The,
song?
the Block Baby song.
Really?
Yeah.
That shit with YG, right?
No,
yeah, like a
YG's
remix,
on a remix or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
I don't even know if I know what you're talking about.
You played it for me a while ago.
Okay. Well, so the thing that he went viral for like 6 months ago,
Yeah,
the fact
exactly.
that he was, I think, shooting a music video with his friend, and they both had guns. Kids, if you're gonna shoot a music video with guns, make sure
Empty
the guns
the
are not
clips.
loaded.
Yeah.
And he accidentally fucking shot his friend in the head, I guess, and killed him. And so one day before he's supposed to go to trial for that case, where he's probably gonna go to jail for many years, he apparently found out his bitch was cheating on him, so he offed himself.
Allegedly.
Do we know if he offed himself though?
His lawyer and his friends have all confirmed it, so yes.
That shit was like reading his last post was so
That was
eerie.
crazy.
I'm like, fuck. That shit gave
He
me
was
chills.
20 years old, bro.
Insane.
And it's like,
Love would do that to you, man.
Laura, you should have known this was going to happen, and you should have got that interview set up.
You said no.
Did I say no? Whoops.
Wow.
I would have done that. I want to check my email. I think you might be lying.
there you go. She got an answer for you,
But
but
yeah, I mean, that's a fucking wild one, bro. Like, fucking a rapper killing himself over a girl.
I,
never
that
thought I'd see
almost
the
might
day.
be unheard of at this point in rap music.
You
but
are literally melting.
I am very high. I'm sorry. I'm very high. But look,
Why did I let you do that?
I don't know, but it's busting though. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
AD
Nah,
next.
but I don't want to make that into a joking moment right now because this is some real shit though. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of kids that they just get so influenced by this music and like, you know, you only are talking to your friends that are your age. If you're even talking to them, and you're going through these emotions, you feel like nobody is also going through these emotions. You feel like alone. You don't know what to do, bro. That's not the answer. Like,
Never.
you feel me?
Yeah, don't kill yourself over a fucking
Especially
girl.
not over
I mean,
love.
bro, it's
There's a
been
million fish in the sea, my friend.
everyone can say that to someone, and I understand that. Like, yeah, okay, it's easier said than done, but you can't go out like that, man. You got so many people that care about you and like fucking fans that listen to your music, and it's just like, bro, you just letting everybody down by doing that.
Yeah.
To yourself, it's really the most selfish thing you could do, for real, for real. Like,
But to be fair, if he was about to go to prison for like 20
He-
years or
you don't
10
know.
years, I mean,
'Cause
no, but
guess-
it's probably pretty likely.
he was out on bail though, which is already a good
Good sign.
of like they're not gonna lock you in there until.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying he didn't do it.
Picture this. You're dealing with a fucking murder case or a manslaughter case, whatever it was.
I think he had already got convicted of manslaughter already.
No. He was going to trial the next day. They
Literally.
didn't figure out what.
crazy.
But then the only thing that you got when you're in that position is your fucking girl, probably, maybe your family.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're like, apparently his girl cheated on him.
And you gotta think about it. She was probably like living with the nigga. He's probably like doing shit for her. That's really been his girl this whole time, you know? That Block Baby song was like platinum or at least or gold or some shit like that.
You think all his fans are on her ass in her
For
Instagram
sure.
comments? What's her Instagram? I want to know.
I don't know.
I want to
didn't even
like
look into it.
At Lil Loaded's girlfriend.
If that was my homeboy and he did that over, I'd be.
Would you be running around saying R.I.P. Because it would feel kind of weird, right? Because it's like
mean,
it
no,
went
I
out in
see
a
that.
weird way.
Yeah,
Yo,
but
did
if
you
but you love if you love your homie, you love
Yeah,
your
of
homie.
course. You're gonna say rest in peace no matter what.
You know, I would still rep him. I would
That's a
still do
fact.
that. I don't have to agree with
Well,
what
how
he
he
did,
did,
but
yeah.
it's like, nah, if I loved you, y'all love you, you my nigga, then you my nigga for life.
At least he didn't do no fucking like weird, like kill everybody and then kill himself shit.
All right, I got a hypothetical for you. Say you had a homie. He gets into a shootout. A baby gets killed. He shoots the baby.
I've have homies who's been in that situation.
Are you still saying R.I.P. to him? And like, is it different if they like did something horrendous, even if it was by accident?
If you did something horrendous by accident, I'm gonna feel bad for you because I know that you really didn't mean to do this. You know what I'm saying? So I have to have empathy when it comes down to that. Because anytime a kid, anything like that is fucked up totally. But if you didn't try to do that, then I can sit there and be like, damn, it's fucked up. But man, I feel sorry for you.
The shooter's on standby and they ready to shoot a baby.
You know, somebody pointed out that in the Draco interview back then with Draco and Ralphie the Plug, I asked them about that song. And then in the Ralphie the Plug interview I just did, I asked them about the song again.
What did he say?
I mean, he didn't really like say that much either time, but it's pretty funny that I was just like totally forgot that I had already asked that question and just asked him the same exact thing again.
Well, I mean, that's kind of a good one to ask. I'm not gonna lie. I would have asked.
Pretty
him
funny,
again,
right?
too.
I mean, that's just that is the most horrendous song title I've ever even thought about in rap music. Pretty
But then
much.
it's not even just that song too. Like he is, niggas said that in so many other songs. That's why it's so
Really?
fire, bro.
Oh, see,
So fire. Just know I'm like a Dracoologist. I feel like,
You gotta watch the Johnny Blaze interview.
yo,
Hey, you should make a baby with her
You're
too.
done, bro.
huh? Yeah, I made it. No. But I'm saying those cheeks on the ground go too crazy.
You were
Like,
jerking off to my Instagram because there's a
Yo.
picture of her on it.
this nigga was trying to flex his ass in the video. You
like
in
that?
The picture. It's
Oh my
so
God.
sad.
She tagged Joe Budden in the comments. I seen Joe Budden liked it. I'm like, oh damn, Joe Budden likes the picture of me pushing my
Wait.
fatty out.
Well, okay, wait. Let's pause.
All you need to know about
You
the
call
Slick,
yourself a you
Nah,
have,
I
you
wanna
have a
ask
fatty?
you-
yo, watch
wanna
the
ask you
Slick Woods
something.
interview because you'll get to see me call Idris Elba a baddie.
You're sus.
Pause.
Wait, so did you ask her about you know who? Did you ask Johnny Blaze about you know who?
Drake.
Maybe.
I think I brought it up at the very end as in like,
Is it out already?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Everybody go watch that.
I brought it up. She didn't offer any new
Did you
advice.
ask her to stand up in the interview to show?
No,
the dick?
but
Okay.
that she is in the vlog for that reason.
Yeah,
And
so go
others.
watch the vlog, guys. Make sure you watch the behind the scenes.
Is that vlog out?
Maybe, yeah. I watched it. Yeah, it is out because I'm in it. So yeah, go watch that.
I seen a lot of comments saying that she did an adult film or two, and that I didn't know and didn't get a chance to ask her about it. So that might be in my Pornhub search results tonight.
If
I don't know.
anybody has the link to that, send it to the DM expeditiously.
I seen a couple comments saying Adam a real friend with the layup to AD in that interview.
Whoa, you laid
Because I
up.
talked about how AD fucking said that her voice is great.
I have to really watch it now.
She does have a great voice, honestly.
She does.
This nigga Adam trying to play footsie with me under the table.
I did
Oh
not. My
my
foot
God.
isn't anywhere near you. You're probably doing
Bro,
with A Dizzle.
You literally just
No.
it's on this side.
Look how far away my foot is.
It's literally right there.
Bro, I think you're so high that it's a fake foot. You're imagining a foot right now.
So high, he's playing footsie with himself.
Maybe it's the gas thing that I ripped off haunting you right now.
The guys
For not giving me no high rollers.
The other day, I farted so bad while I was working out in the garage that my fucking trainer hit the button and closed the door on me and locked me in there with my fart. And
Was that bad?
I was in the middle of doing like 20 push-ups, and I just fucking had to keep banging them out, even though I was trapped in there with the fart loaf.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever had sex and farted?
Yeah.
I think
I've
I've
gotten
always.
head
I
and
have.
fart.
That's
I've gotten
embarrassing
head
as
and
fuck.
farted for sure.
I never let it
Head
out.
and farted?
Yeah. Head and fart.
I farted by accident getting head back in the day for sure.
For sure.
Oh, that's
Got to.
worse.
You ever get a blumpkin?
What
is that?
Are you fucking serious?
You don't know
No,
what a
I'm serious.
blumpkin is?
You grew up
that?
in America where they don't teach blumpkins at Compton
What the
University?
fuck is that?
Okay, it's when you.
Josh with these glasses on.
When you.
Oh, he's only taking shit and get head?
Yes.
Yep.
Nah, nigga, no.
Why
That's
not? Your next girl needs to do that. For
No,
you.
because my fucking shit stinks
Okay,
terribly
who
bad.
cares?
Do you wipe first or
before I
after?
shit.
Okay. You do you nut and then shit, or you sit on the toilet?
No, I wipe my ass and then I shit and then I go about my day.
No, I'm saying if you get a blumpkin,
It's like Tenet.
if you get a blumpkin, listen.
You get that? You got that? Okay.
What
Oh my
what
God.
I didn't
order?
even watch the whole movie.
What order did the
didn't watch the whole
blumpkin
thing?
go in?
40 minutes.
Listen, what order did the blumpkin go in? Do you sit down?
Oh.
Do you sit down, drop the deuce, get the top, then wipe, and then finish?
For me to get a true blumpkin, in my opinion of what a blumpkin is, I would have to sit down, dick goes into the mouth, I shit while my dick is in her mouth while she's actively giving me head.
Yeah. That's
And
the
then I
only way
guess
to
I
do
would
it.
probably finish and then wipe.
This is disgusting.
That's just what I would.
should've
I've
had
never
to-
wanted to do a blumpkin, but if I was going to, that's how I would get down.
I've had some bitches just be so down to do the freakiest shit off rip that is like,
It scares you.
I might let a bitch suck my dick while I'm taking the shit. I might if she's
she
down.
wanted to?
Yeah,
Why?
like,
Who am I
like,
to turn that
like
down?
that's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't turn it down.
I don't want my girl doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You know, like no way. I don't want to
Exactly.
think about you doing that.
Yeah, but
That's terrible, though. I like, you want to smell my shit.
A
Nah.
whole log of it.
Nah. I remember going through the whole Runyon Canyon, coming back to the crib. We all sweaty. We got the AC on. It's summer. It's literally like 98 degrees outside. you know, shorty starts rubbing up on me. I'm like, yo, let me take a shower real quick. She was like, no, I want your sweaty dick and balls in my mouth. And just pull my shit out and just start going crazy.
That's happened to me a bunch of times.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to let this rock.
I would be like, honestly, you might be a Ninja Turtle by the end of this blowjob.
What?
Why? You
What
gonna be
sense does
green?
that make?
That's just how gross and filthy my dick would be after running around running.
Right.
So
Yeah,
Ninja Turtles
yeah.
are gross to you?
I feel like they're
in the
they're
sewer.
mutants.
They're in the sewer.
I'm about to get rid of my tattoo.
They're mutants. They're mutants that live in the sewer.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that I feel like the sweat on my penis and ball sack and asshole after I go running,
She licked all gooch area.
it would
like,
be
just went
capable of
crazy.
causing a mutation, is what I'm trying to say.
You gonna turn a Master Splinter?
Honestly. That's just how I'm living.
That's just how I live. That's just how I live. That's just how I live.
I'm sorry. While we on the subject of that,
Yeah.
I have to show you Nigga Turtles, bro.
Nigga
Legendary YouTube.
I don't think I'm allowed to laugh at that.
Don't laugh at it, but bro, I used to watch this shit so much. Somebody took the old Ninja Turtle movies. I think it's a real 85 or something. Took all the old Ninja Turtle movies and made scenes of him just narrating the whole thing, bro.
That's actually amazing.
And it's fucking amazing.
You
How
ever
long
see-
is it though?
It's like 10 episodes
That's
and they're like
amazing.
10 minutes apiece.
You ever see that one clip that went viral of the black wrestlers back in the day, and they're like yelling at the camera, and he said, "Hulk Hogan, we coming for you," and he says the N-word, and it's like, and then you can tell right away that he's like, "Ugh," like he fucking wasn't supposed to say it.
Whoa.
It's like really funny, but I don't know who the fuck it was.
I was watching this fucking the rise and fall of H3H3.
I gotta watch that.
It was actually so good, and I was like, dude, he was like trying to convince his girl that like they had saw like some black security guards somewhere, and he was like, yeah, it was like 6 black security guards. They were all like 6'5" or something. And he was like, yeah, like they were all black, and like he kept saying that, and his girls kind of was like, okay, Ethan, like why do you keep like saying that? And he was like, you don't think seeing like 6 black tall security guards is scarier than seeing 6 white tall security guards? And then she was like, yeah, I think it was just like the height. It wouldn't matter what race they were, but he was just trying to say that like black people were scarier in general or some shit. And I was just like, yo, what the fuck? I don't know. Shout out to Jay, man. His videos are fucking amazing. I didn't get to finish watching the full.
Housephone coming soon to frenemies.
What you mean?
They're gonna talk about you.
What's that?
That's the podcast that Ethan and
Oh,
Trisha
that
do.
no. I mean, I'm just saying that's what Jay put in the video. I'm not trying to snitch on my nigga Jay.
Maybe they'll
but-
make a new. I'm sure that they know about it, but I wonder how that video's doing actually.
Probably good. I don't know, bro. All his videos are so fire.
I wouldn't say that
I watched the
H3
key-
has fell. He's fucking huge. He's
Yeah,
making
but
so much money.
I don't think you understand what he be saying when he says. I mean,
He has
fuck-
a very liberal use of the word fell. or
yeah,
fall.
and then also you got to keep it on brand. You want keep it in the same family. Just give it the same title. You feel me?
Right.
So I understand why he does it. I think he's saying like maybe the fall from like, oh, you could do no wrong to like,
he did
oh,
lose a shitload of sponsors
That's what I'm
after
saying.
he called out Keemstar.
this
like-
whole call out game of like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to low blow you and get
And by
you.
the end of it, none of us will have any sponsors
That
or
shit
money.
is fucking stupid. Like what, bro?
Imagine that in like
That's like
the
some real
gang world.
YouTuber shit. Like niggas
Just
is
cancel your
cancel-
ops until they lose all their sponsors.
You know the funny thing
Cancel
is,
the-
I was in a grocery store and I seen Chrissy Teigen on a fucking I forgot what cereal box she's on the cereal box, and I just kept thinking about us doing the news, talking about her sponsorships and stuff.
wow.
Right.
Like,
You think they're gonna take her off the cereal box?
what was she on?
Leave
Like,
her, leave her with Tony the Tiger. Please.
what is she on? Like
You fuck
Wheaties?
with
or
Chrissy
something?
Teigen?
I don't.
You ever been to a party with her?
I don't know. No, I never been party with
You
her.
never did Coke with John Legend?
No.
Bro, how
You
lit was
think
you?
John Legend does coke?
For sure. I don't know.
We're
why,
just
but-
ordinary people.
I don't know if he does.
Snowden London just going crazy. on the
Singing his
ground.
own song.
We don't know which way to go. Ordinary people. Just going crazy. Like, oh my fucking God. Josh, let me get those glasses, please. Please, Josh. Please.
That would be a sick shirt design. It's just John Legend playing the piano, whipping his head back, tons of Coke all over his face.
With his
Why?
lip- with his lip zipped
Why?
up?
I don't know.
With his lips zipped up in a fucking hoodie.
No, you took it too far.
If you've done Coke with John Legend, drop a comment down below.
Listen, you coming with this platform to destroy black.
You look like Talib Kweli or some shit, right? I don't know why.
oh my,
You look very
Just-
militant.
House phone is done.
Very militant. I like it.
Just to get by. Just to get by.
Yo, I used to listen to Talib Kweli so much in high school. And now he's
You look
banned
like
from
that.
Twitter like he's fucking
He's
Alex
banned
Jones.
from Twitter?
Just like you.
Damn, me and Talib Kweli share something.
Yeah. I mean,
Me and Talib Kweli.
you ever drink with Talib Kweli?
No.
What the fuck? Why not? That's fucked
Hey,
up.
these glasses are crazy.
I was supposed to do an interview with Talib Kweli was supposed to have me on his podcast at one point.
Don't he got one with Dave Chappelle now?
But then I think
That's
he
fire.
I think
That's fire.
I think he canceled it because I'm a fucking dirtball. Yeah,
Gosh.
I don't think he approved of me. Probably did like 2 minutes of research and was like, no, can't culture vulture, piece of
He's
shit.
like, oh, fuck no. Fuck this guy.
But now he's banned from Twitter.
You saw...
What?
Hey, you know Nas dropped the new song, dropped the Academics bar in it.
Saw that.
Fire.
Still waiting for a rapper to say my name. I mean, they do, but
They do on SoundCloud all day. Yeah,
not
shout out to
Nas.
Lil. Yeah, I know.
You know?
That was kind of like
Hey,
stamp,
guy
that
that
stamped
made this shit
Academics,
about
honestly.
the guy that made the song about you. Make another one, please.
Yeah,
With
please.
some new information we
With
don't
some
know.
new information. Tell us some new shit we don't know about
I
Adam.
challenged him to top that one. No, but
If
you know
he
what?
can do that, he's a legend.
You know what's
Yep.
crazy though is that there's a YNW Melly song with Young Thug on it, and Melly shouts me out crazy in the song, but it's not out yet.
Damn.
So that would be kind of cool.
Free
Remember,
Melly.
this nigga did a whole like intro for the XXX album.
I did, and then it never came out.
I
That's
be
why,
leaking hella shit that he.
but how does every fucking song get leaked,
Oh no.
and that song has never been
Tell
leaked?
the
I just
leakers-
want to hear what it sounded like. I have no fucking clue what it sounds like.
That means the engineer
Somebody
might have
got
just.
it.
Yeah, somebody got it somewhere. If you were watching this and you're in the X Coalition Cramp crew, tap in, man.
Let me know. Yeah,
We need that.
I did it on-
If you were the engineer, the producer, manager,
I did it
something.
sitting at the table in downtown LA, like my boy XXX Tentacion, we fucking all yo hoes. It's like I forget what I said, but I said some shit trying to sound cool and tough that I would probably never ever want to be known for now. I'll probably cringe out of my fucking skin if I heard that fucking song right now.
I got something for you.
Uh-oh.
I ran into Chief Keef yesterday.
oh, it's fire.
He was like, "You do that shit with Adam, huh?" I was like, he fucks with you.
He fucks with me.
Duh,
Then
of
why won't he
course.
do the interview, Sosa?
Sosa,
not
you
an
gotta do
interview.
the interview.
Bro, he don't want to do
Sosa
it.
not trying to do an interview.
I told him too. I'm like, bring Tato and Ball out. Tato never shuts up. Chief Keef will have to fucking work to get a
Dang it.
word in because Tato
Yeah.
talks so much. I told him, I'm like, I will buy a pint of lean. Come through, do the interview. If there's any like woke social justice warrior people out there,
Yeah.
no, I will not buy a pint of lean. I was just kidding.
Yeah.
I will buy a pint of lean though. For you guys?
No,
No, not for you guys.
A
but
pint?
For him, I'm telling you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's a lot.
I will supply the pint.
You can't even get pints like that right now. Like the
can.
full pint.
I can.
I mean, drop a bag, yeah.
You know who I'm friends with.
I felt that.
Got a
honestly.
3 at home.
You
Quarter of the way there. No, wait, I'm not.
He keeps bragging about this 3.
I'm like a 1/6 of the way there.
You never gonna sip that 3.
Wait, it's not a 6th. It's between a 6th and a 5th.
The homie owe me a line, so I'm finna tell him to pour that up for me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, you trying to listen, Adam's trying to sabotage my streaming. He keeps giving me edibles
I
during the
want
podcast.
you to be high energy
So
and
I don't
focused
stream.
when we're on this podcast. You're the one who just started eating the fucking edibles out of the bag, which,
I
by the way,
know.
shout out to 2020.
I know. No, honestly, I feel like I still did good. I'm just very high.
These
so.
things are slowly becoming like a theme
Yeah.
on this show because
I
you
fuck
got
with it.
currency getting twisted off it. Everybody knows I'm actually addicted to them, like for real. It's gonna be weird when they don't advertise anymore because then I have to be like, yo,
renew the contract.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
yeah.
bring it to me.
yeah, you got a weed sponsor? You're gonna.
I got a
evaporate.
weed sponsor. Shout out
I
to
have some things pending right now.
wait. I got
Big things.
I got a weed sponsor. Shout out to Exotic 710 and shout out to High Priority. Shout out to both of them.
Shout
But
out to
listen,
Big Chief.
This
Listen.
section is sponsored or censored because we're not sponsored by them.
Sponsored by
No, listen,
Future
listen.
Sour Strips Fantasy.
Exotic 710 had a proposal that he wanted me to bring to you. I'll give you more information
Let's go.
off camera. But
Liddy.
yeah, let's turn it up.
Did they
yeah.
make fentanyl?
No.
Then I'm not down.
Hey, shout out to my boy John
I
Doe.
like that right there.
The LA bracelet, you feel me? He also made the hoodie that zipped my fucking lip up earlier. So, oh wait, I got the belt too. Hold on, stop playing. Hold on. man. Stop playing.
I'm having a camo pants day, and actually yesterday was too. What is that? I'm ready for all the
I'm
comments.
camel down to my boxes.
Where's Adam's legs?
You should do an ASAP Rocky and Rihanna interview.
Let's go. They're
Remember-
making out. She's sitting on his lap.
Bro, can you think about Kali Uchis sitting here next to Young Glee, silent for 2 hours.
No mic.
Just sat there.
So weird.
She would never do that ever again, I'm pretty sure.
Why did she do it in the first place?
I don't know. She was like already like kind of on the way to being a superstar.
You think she's a superstar? How big is she?
I think she's huge, bro. And
Yeah?
especially she has a huge overseas fucking
I haven't checked in
appeal.
a while. You fuck with Bella Porch?
No, who was that?
You haven't seen it yet? She's like the biggest girl on TikTok, and
Oh, God.
she got like a fucking song that's like about. It's called "Build a Bitch."
No.
It's
Put
a
me
song about like, I'm not gonna get your fake tits and your fake ass to be hot. I'm gonna. She's already like ridiculously hot on her
Yeah,
own, so
right.
it's like,
Yeah, so it didn't even matter.
We get it. You don't need surgery. You're already hot. I love when like fucking 19-year-old chicks are like, oh my god, like fake boobs are so lame. It's like, give yourself some time. Your shit'll start looking crazy too.
Yeah, you like, damn.
Not everybody, but I mean, some of them.
There's some people that just they take care of themselves better.
But
you
I
know?
see that. I'll see like a 20-year-old girl hating on fake asses on fucking Instagram, and I'm like,
She just ain't been there
you're
yet.
speaking too soon. You're gonna want a little lift one day too.
For sure.
You love a fake butt?
So it's fine. Don't bother me.
Would you buy a girl one?
Yeah.
It had to be like your girlfriend.
It has to be a girlfriend though.
Well, he made it perfectly clear on the Minorities interview that he loves buying girls things.
I did not say that.
I do
And
too. I do
I
too,
want
honestly.
Jason to come back on here because he came to the
Jason,
club with
come
me.
here.
Jason came to the club with me.
Wow.
He witnessed some LA shit, and he was like, "I understand the
understand
analogy
now.
of it."
Well, now you need to go to Sacramento and do some Sacramento shit by smoking meth in some sort of den.
Why is meth everywhere with you?
That's what they do out there. Not them, but other people.
Yeah, if I would have ate more of that edible, I'd have been done. But right now, I'm good.
Best lyric that I heard in a while on the I Swear Vezo mixtape that just came out. There's a Rio the Young OG verse, and he says,
I keep needing those real verses. man.
basically, he says that every bitch in Flint will fuck for $40, which I just think is like the best thing that I ever heard anyone say about where they are from.
What you gonna
Oh
do for
my
this 40
God.
ball?
You know?
What you trying to do for this 40 ball? Shout out to G Mac Cash. You got to interview him, bro. He's
Do you think
hilarious.
people would be mad at you if you said that every bitch in Compton will suck dick for $40?
Yes, they
yeah,
would.
Yeah, they would be mad as
See,
fuck.
that's
Oh,
why I
no.
thought it was pretty badass that he said it. And
Yeah.
did you know about FWC Big Key?
A little bit.
Oh, Big Op, bro. You got to get into him, bro. He's the most hated rapper in Detroit.
Really?
Oh, they hate him. His videos are ridiculous.
He's the one that he's because I was thinking like, who are their ops? Because everybody seem like they get along on one side.
But I figured out what
And make
rappers he
music
does.
together and shit?
He beefs with like a bunch of rappers that are like not huge, I would say. But then
Yeah.
like he kind of has like a bunch of other like bigger rappers who like kind of have issues
Of course,
and shit
Adam
like
knows
that.
all the beef.
Oh, it's some good shit because the music's really good. His rapping's really good.
Really?
And when he did his interview, he said that he's going to sign to Doug, who canceled on me twice last week.
Who does?
Shout out to 42 Doug.
Shout out to Doug, man.
But I'm still coming for that interview. I'm gonna set a cup on that ass. We're
He
gonna
ain't
get
got
it
it
in.
now.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
There you go, you just ruined
stop. Why you gotta say some fucking weird shit every
But did
time?
you see that his ex-girl
just
put out a
ruined it.
song
Yes.
dissing him?
Oh,
And that's the chorus?
no way.
They did. She did. I'm not saying I'm going to quote
No,
the song.
I
I'm not
know,
going
I
to
know.
play the song on stream.
Damn.
But you know what I also saw on TikTok? I bet you guys didn't see this.
No.
I can't tell if it's a skit or not, but I don't think it is. Where this guy on TikTok, he pulls up on Doug at the mall and goes, hey,
I
man.
seen that.
He goes, hey, you saw the
You saw
baby?
the baby? Mhm.
And Doug is just like, not fucking
They
with it.
chasing me. They chasing me. They chasing me.
But you think...
They start beating.
Do you think the chasing part was the fake part? Because I kind of feel like that part was
I
fake.
think the whole thing was fake.
Really?
But why would Doug agree to that?
I mean, because there's a guy who does that where he purposely calls rappers other rappers' names,
Right.
and he has like compilations of this shit. So
Oh no.
But they have like a very real, serious, gang-related, old-timey street beef. Old-timey street beef.
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
was-
remind me. I'm gonna say that more.
That was crazy.
That to me is just something that I feel like Doug maybe wouldn't want to do. But then it could be like a thing where he thinks that that's a way to clown his person that he has problems with.
who knows?
I don't know. Either way.
It's all speculation at this point, you know.
But you gotta listen to Big T.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about his brother at first.
That's Big
Key
Ski.
Key.
That's Big
That's
Ski.
Big Ski.
Big Ski.
Ski TV. Stop playing with him.
I was happy I seen
Yeah.
the vlog that he did. I watched it.
Hey, wait, hold on. TikTok idea. Boom. Do the ski challenge, but with Coke. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What were you saying? You like the vlog?
I like the vlog. I was happy. I'm real proud of my brother, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To come out of prison, man, and to be doing this over here and
A Crip
being dedicated.
at a TDE event. He came wearing a Bulls jersey. He's trying to blend in. I was like, wow, man, he really out
The
here.
guy was like, I got Cheez-Its, I got the Cheez-Its.
I got the Cheez-Its. Oh, that was the best part of that vlog. I love that we got to title 2 vlogs, Eliza Presents Her New Body. 2 in like a 3-month period. It's pretty rare.
Movie.
Tomorrow, I'm coming on
At the end of the day. Finally, you canceled twice.
We're going to turn it into At the End of the Gay.
No, we're not.
Oh my God.
I might.
Write some jokes down.
I will. I'm going to actually be, you're going to be pissed at me because I'm probably going to have a couple poker tournaments going.
I ain't tripping.
But I'm in the zone.
Well, you own the building, so you do what you want.
Yeah, literally do whatever.
I don't like when people are not focused on the conversation, but also like I want to be co-hosts. I want to be sort of like you, T-Rail, and Duno are just doing y'all thing, and then I'm just sort of
Why
like
you say thing? Like
I'm like the
thang?
I say
Y'all
thang.
thang.
I was talking about some urban shit, so I figured I'd say
Thang.
dang.
Y'all
I gotta
thang.
keep the thang on me. No.
You think our podcast is urban?
Oh yeah.
It sounds-
This one is too.
I have an idea.
You don't think I'm urban?
We're urban flicks.
Stop. You're saying too much. You're saying too much. Do you think I'm urban? Do I count as urban?
This is
Would I be an urban podcaster?
This is urban podcast. I would
This is
say.
an urban podcast.
Listen, I interviewed Gorilla Black today. I'm urban.
Oh my
At least
God.
that was an urban podcast.
Compton.
Yo, I used to get my haircut at the same barbershop as him when I was a kid. The one that he owned on Rosecrans.
Come on,
Really?
you talking about what's my guy name? Rest in peace,
Yeah.
Big Bruce.
Yeah.
Used to play for the Patriots.
Let Bruce hit it.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Okay, that's a good one.
Bruce hit it.
I used to be in there all the time.
I was a little kid, bro. I was in that bitch all the time. I used to give it a line up there.
Big Ski's dad used to work there.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you just gangbang real quick?
I don't know what I just did. Honestly,
I feel you.
As soon as I FaceTimed AD with Doggy Style and you immediately started throwing up sets, I was like,
I
oh.
know why my son is in his class.
I
But
know.
the teacher's not. Hey, because I'm like, what do I do? He's like, what's up? I'm like,
I was wondering, like,
I looked over too, like, sorry, Miss Victoria.
you know what? But you need to be proactive. He's a Crip, you're a Crip. Link him up with your Crips. That way, no other Crips can claim him later on.
I'm trying to be a suburban man
Oh,
now.
come on.
I'm a
Yes.
suburban dude.
It's never gonna happen.
I'm a suburban
You're
dude.
in the trap for life.
You sound like you said that before.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. He's getting
Who did
ready.
you say that to?
I got a bunch of Filipino women in a warehouse and they're cooking crack for me. And I'm like, every time they try to get out, I'm like, you stay in the trap.
You were fucking out
Oh
of
my
pocket.
You tripping today?
Yep.
That nigga got married. That nigga got married.
He got married. He started tripping.
Stay in the trap.
Look crazy.
Anyway,
Oh my God,
I feel like we've done enough.
that was a
I
good
feel
one.
like you got me smacked up these fucking edibles.
I'm about to snack on
Again.
another ring right now.
Oh my God.
2 rings?
Why you eating Nuva rings, man? What's wrong
If
with
she
you?
got the Nuva ring, shit, why would I pull out? Anyway, I keep a Nuva ring in my glove compartment. Shout out to everybody who watched this.
Love you guys so much.
Love you guys. Patreon coming soon. Gay sex coming soon. AD, Oil Wrestling,
I'm
Housephone,
not
and Yuri.
listening.
Appreciate y'all.
Gang, gang. Wait, I finished stream.
Oh.